Welcome to issue, if you can believe it, 300 of Critical Encounters. And if you don't know what this is about by now, you should be ashamed. And if you're not ashamed, it is a podcast about Marvel Champions, a living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. Here, we take a good look at that most critical piece of the game, the encounter sets. Unless they've introduced new things now that make encounter sets obsolete and underpowered, which they probably have. But I wouldn't know because I left before issue 100. We'll discuss these poorly understood characters, unfairly labeled villains, and their various plans to shape humanity and benefit the planet, as well as those so-called heroes intent on thwarting them. Unless, of course, there's now new mechanics other than thwarting that I bet there are. I am, weirdly enough, one of your hosts just for this once. And there are like 10 people here. I don't know 8 of them. So they can introduce themselves. Go ahead.
You didn't even introduce you.
Yeah, I am Mustafa. I used to be here. I left.
Great.
I'm back for just one night only.
Man needs no
That
introduction.
Mustafa chatbot you found sounds really like him.
Sounds really good. I mean, ChatGPT could do a lot of great things these days. Hey, Mustafa, how's it going? So excited. 300,
Keep
man. Welcome back.
Up.
I am one of your other hosts, Steve, and joining me tonight is Daniel. Hi, Daniel.
Steve, I am so excited. I didn't even know we had this many chairs in the lair.
Well, there's the beanbag and the old tire that we're making Mike sit in because Mike's here. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Steve. This tire smells.
Yeah, it ran over a few. Well, never mind what it ran over. But we also have with us Josh, the Wingster himself from the Hills Have Nerds. Hey, Josh.
Hello, everybody. Always a pleasure to crawl myself on my underbelly from the bottom of the basement up to this beautiful world of perfume and happiness you all live in. Thank you so much, my benevolent benefactor.
Don't get too used to it. But Josh is not the other one who has crawled up from the basement. We have Scott with us. Scott, hello.
Hello there. Welcome back, Moose. Good to have you on.
Hi.
Let's see who else is joining us. Oh, it's our Tuesday night Twitch partner, Bill, the board game lawyer. Hey, Bill.
Hey guys, hey everybody, how you doing?
Yeah,
Good to be
doing
here.
I'm so excited. 300.
Congratulations. fellas.
Thank you.
300.
300.
Amazing.
300 is a big number, but another big number, which this makes no sense at all. It's Darcy. Hi, Darcy.
Darcy,
It's
the big number.
The big number.
It's the first time I've anyone else has actually called me by my childhood nickname. Darcy, the big number. It's good to see you, Steve. Hi, everyone.
You're leaving out the 2 at the end of that.
He's
You
the second.
need to be quiet. Yes. It is still good to see everyone.
Well, we have one more person with us. Last but not least, Maka. Hey, Chris. Chris, welcome.
Well, thank you for letting me up out of the lairs. Although I do have to ask, why am I the one that has to sit on Josh's lap due to lack of seating?
Josh
I
requested it.
wanted to sit there first and was told I wasn't allowed to, and now I'm learning that Josh requested it. Wow. After everything I've done for you. Wow.
Oh.
Boys, we can round robin this. It's okay.
Hey,
Yikes.
you're welcome to sit on my lap, Darcy.
Taken.
So,
You
Steve,
do not need
before
to
this
ask me
gets-
twice, sir.
Before we get out of hand here,
Before
let's
this
get
gets
out of hand.
Full Josh.
I'm
doing
going to
today?
be on my best behavior because this is a special occasion.
It is.
It
special.
really
I
is.
didn't mention anything.
Best in
Ne'er do
what way?
Wellius, none of that.
No, it's the other people.
Ne'er-do-well-ious. That's good.
Let's get out of hand by doing that thing that we all want to do, and we'll do it all at the same time.
Okay.
And you
Oh.
know what it is. I
Yeah.
hope. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Mustafa.
What's on your
Mustafa,
mind?
what's on your mind tonight?
Mustafa?
Well, that really does make me a little teary-eyed that you went to all the trouble of importing all these Chileans to make it look like it's crowded in here. But, I will say, all this talk about furniture, back in my day, I don't think we had chairs. So it's a huge improvement. Congratulations. What's on my mind tonight? So I came completely unprepared, or more or less. I did
And
have
that's
a
not because I told you 5 minutes ago. I want that on record.
You told me like a day ago.
There you go.
So
Thank you.
thanks. I
Improvement, baby steps.
was actually looking at my private messages from Steve, and the last one he sent me is, "Do you want to join us for the 200th episode?" So every 100 episode, I guess I get warmed up, like really old leftovers, and brought up. And somebody in the pre-Discord chit chat was telling me, sorry, I already forgot who that was, but listening to the podcast early episodes during the pandemic and how it was really good because it was a nice relief from all the darkness of the time, and it was fun and joyful, and I was both overjoyed and saddened to hear that, because I was overjoyed because I had no idea that we would have fans other than that Steve's mom and that Chilean guy. But I'm also saddened because I don't think I can do that tonight. The pandemic seems like a happy day compared to today, at least from my point of view. And I had prepared a bunch of things to read to you, and have this whole rambling thing, but I'm not. I'm just going to read 2 poems and I'll be done. So the first one is by Yeats. I know that I shall meet my fate somewhere among the clouds above. Those that I fight, I do not hate. Those that I guard, I do not love. Nor law nor duty bade me fight, nor public men, nor cheering crowds. A lonely impulse of delight drove to this tumult in the clouds. I balanced all, brought all to mind. The years to come seemed waste of breath, a waste of breath the years behind. In balance with this life, this death. That is the Irish airman foresees his death. It's one of my favorite
favorites of all
poems.
time. Thank you, Mustafa.
It feels very apropos, because I work for the government, and this whole past year has been like this poem. But I don't want to end it there. I want to share another poem. This is by Margaret Atwood. These are the late poems. Most poems are late, of course, too late, like a letter sent by a sailor that arrives after he's drowned. Too late to be of help, such letters and late poems are similar. They arrive as if through water. Whatever it was has happened. The battle, the sunny day, the moonlit, slipping into lust, the farewell kiss. The poem washes ashore like flotsam. Or late, as in late for supper. All the words cold or eaten. Scoundrel, plight and vanquished, or linger, bide, a while, forsaken, wept, forlorn, love and joy even, thrice gnawed songs, rusted spells, worn choruses. It's late, it's very late, too late for dancing. Still, sing while you can, turn up the light, sing on, and that's it.
Those are fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah,
Very beautiful.
lovely.
On with the fun.
That was way shorter than expected, so I don't think we know what to do.
I think you have a game.
Thank you.
We're gonna do.
I don't know
we're
how
gonna
the
do
hell
some-
I'm supposed to follow that with my particular brand of
Language.
Hey,
I know you for about
Red.
5 minutes, but I feel confident that you will try.
you are an astute person, my friend. We'll give it hell.
One awkward cut later.
all right. So here's the plan for 300. We're gonna do a little retrospective, or we're gonna answer some questions. We're gonna talk about 300 episodes. In the middle of some of that stuff, we're gonna play some games. You might hear some comments from folks over at FFG or others, kind of slotted in here and there. And we're just going to kind of see where this goes, because there's a lot of us on, and it's going to be fun. While Mustafa is here, and while Mike is here, and while Daniel and I are here, let's go back. Let's look back at the early days and the origins, and we'll sit down. The 4 of us will sit down in the spotlight, and you guys can interrogate us. And we'll do that.
Okay.
Steve, can I ask a question? What was the exact date of episode 1? Issue
Well,
1.
episode
forgive me.
zero.
Issue 0. Issue
Zero.
forgive
I
me.
believe it was
Yes.
January 27th, 2020.
Mm.
I believe that was the first one.
Wow. Okay. So we've been around. We're gray in the beard, long in the
Yeah.
tooth.
Oh, I was wrong.
No.
January 29th, 29th. So I was 2 days off, but that was from memory. So that was our origin stories where we talked a little bit about who we were, our gaming backgrounds, and then like we looked at the expert set. So
That's right. Yeah.
we're experts apparently. So yeah.
So
All right.
I got a question about that first episode that you guys did.
Let's do it.
So what did you imagine that the show would become all the way back then? And how close to reality did it come to that vision that you had?
Wow. I feel
Okay.
like Mustafa should answer that one because I know what he thought would come of all this.
I had no expectation whatsoever. I thought we were
go.
just doing it for fun, and it was a fun game, and if the Chilean guy and Steve's mom liked it, great. I had no idea we would go above 10. So it's amazing that here I am talking to you about the same stuff, I guess, after 300 episodes. But look, I think there is only one person who's responsible for this being so long lasting, and whoever cued in that fake clapping should do that like 3 times for Steve, because if it wasn't for his technological expertise and his persistence, I feel like, Daniel, I'm going to speak for you. I don't think we could have kept it up for more than 5 episodes. So, Steve, you should get all the credit for 300.
I will
100%.
take the credit. I am a villain. I must take all of the credit, but I will take the credit for the persistence and keeping us on track. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes, but I couldn't do it without people that I want to do it with, right? So without you guys there, it would not have happened.
There is one peek behind the curtain, is that
Oh, yeah?
I've actually been Steve's mom the entire time.
Yes,
Oh,
there is
yeah.
that. Yes,
There's
of course.
that,
Let's
yeah.
not forget Steve's mom. Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of my boy, my sweet little baby Steve,
Thank you, man.
and everything that he's done.
To answer some of that question though, like when we recorded that first episode, I like what was the expectations? I don't think I was expecting where we're at, like having this great group of friends, having this collection of everybody who's on tonight, plus a few others who couldn't make it. We were gonna talk about these cards, and there was like 55 podcasts about Marvel Champions at the time, and what were they all doing? What can we do that's differently? What were the podcasts that I liked? At the time, I was listening to a lot of Lord of the Rings card game podcasts, and there was a few of them that it was like, we could steal these ideas and put it into Marvel Champions, and that's kind of what we did, and it worked out, and find a few good villains, and there you guys were.
There you go. And then, for my part, like Steve, I met Steve through the podcast world of the Cardboard of the Rings is how I met everyone in this world. And then it was kind of cool to be a part of it. I didn't think we were gonna be a flash in the pan necessarily, Steve, but I was like, yeah, there's so many other podcasts about this game, and I was like, well, we'll have to do something kind of funky to stand out and maybe last for a month or two. But like, I already knew we'd kind of lucked into a community of like-minded people that were kind of ready to have more content. You know what I mean? And so it was just, we had a preset community. Mike and I had already been doing Monday Night Twitch for some time. How long has that been going on, Mike? Like a decade. I feel like
it's been going on
more
for
than a decade. So like, Mike and I, we were already famous. So
yeah,
it was clear why Steve needed me, right?
Yeah, because Mike said no when I asked him.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I was like, who else? Oh, Daniel.
Well, who's that guy on the show with you, Mike? Again,
the other guy with Wandering too. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
It's Daniel guy.
But no, I don't know that we, and Mustafa and I, we had a one episode podcast that we never released about board games. And
we did.
So Moose, you are absolutely right. If you and I were left to the organization, the build of something like this, it would have been issue 0.
Daniel, tell me you still have that issue somewhere.
That would be up to Mustafa, who had that. We recorded it in his kitchen. There you go.
Don't know where it is.
We did talk about what we think is the greatest game of all time, which is a game called Middle Earth Quest by Fantasy Flight.
Yes. And Fantasy Flight games, if they come on after I leave, you can tell them that they're criminally negligent for letting that game die. Because
100%.
it's one of the best games they ever made, and they gave it zero support, even though they had the IP, even though they had the ability and the wherewithal to make more of that game. They for inexplicable reasons. I mean, if you've never played it, you should play it. Absolutely. If you ever come to visit DC, make Daniel bring it out from his closet of games and play it with you. It's long-ish, but it's definitely worth it.
So worth it. So worth it. Yeah. But anyway, we can't take this long answering each question, Steve.
That's
No, we
probably
can't.
going to be all cut, but that's okay.
No, we're not cutting anything tonight.
Yeah. Steve will let this one run. Maybe not
Yep.
the thing that Josh said earlier.
And there might be some bleeps and blips here, but yeah, we're not going to cut anything.
Would you have it any other way?
So-
No.
Hi, Critical Encounters. This is Zach Tualtimus, Quality Assurance Specialist at Fantasy Flight Games, here to congratulate you on your 300th anniversary. I can't believe it's already been 300 years of Marvel Champions. Here's to another 300. I don't know how time works.
So moving right along, going back to that original podcast, and we kind of talked about this a little bit, but what sparked the idea to create a weekly podcast focused specifically on Marvel supervillains in a card game?
Yeah, so there was like 10 podcasts at the time, right? Marvel Champions Monthly was out, Alter Ego was out, Dexcelsior was out. There were some other ones, right? But I had been, like I said, I'd been listening to some Lord of the Rings stuff, Cardboard of the Rings, Card Talk, and the Mouth of Sauron podcast, which he only did like 10 shows, and it was just one guy talking into a mic about the villain cards, like the encounter cards for that game. And
cool.
Yeah, and I thought, well, all these other shows are just talking about, they just all wanted to be Cardboard of the Rings, and or they want to be Mythos Busters, and so they were just talking deck building and player cards and all this sort of stuff. So I was like, well, we need to focus on something else. And I really like the idea of doing the villain stuff. I've always been like the dungeon master in my games, or I've always played the bad guy options in video games. So it was like, well, this Mouth of Sauron was really cool because I liked that. And the Card Talk, they just did one card at a time, which maybe the winning hand might have stolen that idea from them. So it was like, well, we don't want to do one card at a time, but we can do one set at a time, one modular set, because that was going to be the thing that was different about Marvel Champions than the other living card games. So that's kind of my inspiration for what I thought would be cool to talk about that was different and set us apart. And then it was trying to come up with an idea for a name and things like that. So
I found when I was playing some of the Lord of the Rings stuff early on that I was paying attention to the encounter cards, but not necessarily the modular sets as a whole. And that game is done differently than Marvel, so take that with a grain of salt. But usually in some scenarios, there's 4 or 5 different modular sets all shuffled together. So you kind of you see these treacheries and things from time to time, but you don't necessarily see how the entire set was designed and it was supposed to go together, especially early on when the encounter decks were massive. So when I started looking at those cards, I felt like, oh yeah, this is a missing part of the game that I just hadn't dealt with before. So when Steve pitched this idea, we thought, oh yeah, this is absolutely a neat little design corner that we should shine a spotlight onto.
I think what I liked as a listener, especially those early episodes, was the fact that, all the other podcasts were talking about the mechanics of the game, like how this works, how that works, but being able to hear why are these characters in the game and hearing their story, that's what really drew me in to want to continue to listen. So a podcast about Marvel supervillains was right what I enjoyed listening to.
Actually, that was the thing that I thought was missing on a lot of the shows I listened to was the lore, right? Like, I wouldn't play this game if it was a different IP. I mean, maybe if it was an IP I liked, but I wanted to. I played Lord of the Rings because I liked Tolkien. I played Arkham because I liked, H.P. Lovecraft stories. So Marvel. I like the Marvel stuff, but who are these characters? Why are they like this? What is the lore behind it? And I hadn't read comic books in a long time, but it's like, what else can we do? And like, let's talk about who are these characters and do the cards match it? Because otherwise, it's just numbers on a page, and if it doesn't say Titanium, just says generic enemy, you're like, well, am I going to play this? No. So yeah, what's the lore?
Way back when as well, everyone was crying, like way early on in the game, before I joined the game, people were crying about it being too easy. I think people were coming from Arkham and coming from Lord of the Rings. And yet most of the podcasts at the time seemed to be more focused on, how to beat the game or cool combinations of cards and this and that. So to have people that are actually focused on the part that, no, you can make this a lot harder, even if we have to house rule it with some of the critical encounters house rules for it. But really,
that was our greatest contribution to the
yes, it's still going.
But you skip forwards a couple of cycles, and there's like, it's Galaxy's Most Wanted. Everything got a lot more difficult all of a sudden. But up until that point, I think, it'd been so overlooked. So it's kind of remarkable that you, as great as you all are, of course, were the first people to really focus on it.
I just posted a link in the chat. That was one of my favorite pieces of internet writing. If you have a chance, you should all read it. It was gone and somebody resurrected it. It's Sauron's blog. So it's essentially Lord of the Rings from Sauron's perspective. So that's an amazing piece of writing. I don't think it's unmatched. But it was inspirational for me. I've been a huge fan of that, and I don't even know who came up with this idea, who wrote this, and then of course it vanished. And what you're looking at is a link of some super fanboy who managed to resurrect all or most of it, and it's well worth taking a look at. But I found that to be quite inspirational in doing this.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that looks good.
After they threw the ring and Mount Doom, all the infrastructure for Wi-Fi and servers in Mordor probably got destroyed. So that may be where it went.
It's probably
Could be.
Yeah. So since we're still talking about those olden days, now I don't know. I know Cardboard of the Rings and all that. I don't know how much you guys were involved in the creation of that. I mean, I have to believe that, starting up your own, coming up with the content, all that stuff had to be tricky to manage on your own. But, what do you think in those early days, the biggest hurdle that you all ran into in those early episodes that you didn't even see coming?
Well, Chris, I'll speak for myself here. It was very difficult to sit back and let Steve do everything. It really was.
Yeah. Still is, isn't it? Still is.
Daniel would complain about it all the time. He's like, I really want to do some of this stuff, but Steve won't let me.
Yeah.
Anytime you want.
Yeah,
that's what you say. That's what you say. But every time
we tried to offer a little more.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's saying something about Steve or about the help you were offering.
Yeah.
Now I remember as Steve's mother, when he would come home from villain school after dealing with you all, and he'd put on his jammies and I'd fix him some chicken nuggets, and he'd sit down and I'd brush his hair and sing to him. He would just complain about you all making him do all the work constantly. And my sweet baby is so driven.
I strongly suspect that Steve's help is like a toddler trying to help on with something.
No, these guys are great. Okay. I had two hurdles for me. We never done this. I didn't know how to do any of it. Like, how do you host? Where do you put the stuff after you record it? How do you record it? What software do I use? I have this really terrible mic. I'm still struggling with audio 300 shows later, right? Aaron Fishbaugh from Cardboard of the Rings. He's their editor, or he was. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Still is, I think.
Okay. I bothered him a ton, and he was very gracious. And he's like, check this out. You can host here, do this, do that. Here's options. And he gave me a bunch of pointers and directions and tips. And when I get stuck on something, because, podcasting software has evolved over 6 years and things like that. Things have gotten a little easier. And Spotify wasn't really a place to host shows. I didn't really know about that, right? So we started hosting where Cardboard of the Rings hosted. And we recorded it with OBS, and then eventually we got a Craigbot. So like some of those technical hurdles were the first thing, but the second hurdle was just keeping Mustafa on task. Like just read the lore. Like that was number 2. So
You didn't try very hard.
well, no, I quickly discovered that it was your brand. Like what you brought to the show was so charming and delightful to just let you do it. And that was the thing. The dynamic between three of us was, like that was your thing. This is my thing. This is Daniel's, and let it go. But yeah, occasionally it was like, oh, just read the script.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah, occasionally.
But there were also those times where like 38 minutes later and it's still what's on your mind. And I was like, I'm having a great time. That was never a hurdle to me.
No. The content. No, that was never. It was like when we tried to do a scripted something.
I do when we tried to. Yeah, when we tried to do like a little something.
No, we asked the question. Just go, like whatever. That
read your line, Moose.
Just read that one line so the next guy can read his.
Well, an early hurdle for me, and it was something I think I brought up to you, Steve, after you had asked Mike at Con of the Rings, and he said no, and then you asked me. I'm pretty sure I told you it's not really a lore I'm familiar with. And so early on, I was a little nervous about researching and writing up and doing these types of things because like my first gig was Rhino. And so my hurdle was I don't know anything about Rhino. I'd actually literally never heard of him before the core set. And so then I realized, well, I want to be the guy who tries to humanize the villains or whatever and figure that out. Like that will be my thing that I bring. But I was always going to be like nervous and kind of on the backseat about actually learning about the people and knowing anything about them for real. And so sometimes that bit me, right? When I basically made up the backstory of Yellow Jacket thinking I was doing a good job. You didn't make it up. You like you got the MCU lore instead of the comic lore. That happens to us too. Yeah. I did some. I went in one cave and not the other, and
not the other.
Yeah, and so like the lore itself in this world is confusing to me, and it's not like I've never been a comic book guy, even when I was a kid. Like it was just not a thing. I played D&D, and that was where I put my energy. So that was always like going to be my hurdle, and I feel like I was straightforward with you about that at the beginning, Steve. But you're like, hey, we're just going to make it work. And so the writing of those early episodes is really exciting for me because it's like I don't know anything about this guy, but I want to know why he's a villain. So
that was exciting and interesting for a while, but then it started becoming homework. Have you done your homework on whatever villain we're doing now? And Steve would get a little uppity about not doing the homework, and then he'd maybe do it for us, and then we'd have to read what he wrote, and of course.
Ask Daniel
that's
how
always
that
a problem.
happens, how that goes.
Yeah, that's good. When you have someone else write your script, it all works out. Hey, Mustafa, who was your first villain?
I don't remember.
Was it Claw?
No, I think I did Claw.
You're asking me very difficult questions. I
Villain
really don't remember.
So early on, we all did like an elite minion from the Masters of Evil. So it might have been one of those guys like Whirlwind, but that wasn't a full-on villain.
Right. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember doing the work, but I don't remember the content. And honestly, I'm even farther away from this universe than Daniel is. I did not even grow up in the US or reading these comics. So I got into the game as a game, and it was exciting to see all the nerdery become more mainstream, but now for me anyway, it's just indistinguishable stuff, and they keep coming up with more and more. Apparently people had a lot of imagination back in the 50s and 60s and created a ton of these guys, and at some point, again, no offense to the fans, but like all the fantasy stuff about power trips and all that started merging into one another. There are, to be fair, interesting stories about why the villains got that way, but I think anybody who's done this long enough knows that there's a lot of repetition. Something unfair, something, they had a difficult
Now-
time, blah blah.
In
And
my business, Mustafa, we call that the reinforcement of a theme.
okay,
So there you have it.
it's very
Well,
reinforced, so strong.
I've on
So
the
I'm thinking-
topic of reinforced themes, Daniel. Sorry,
Yes.
bud, but Steve did just slide over a question to me, and it says for Steve. So, Steve,
Well-
here's a question for you. Okay, you ready?
Thank you.
Let me read Steve's question. This is to Steve. So I'm just reading the notes on how I'm supposed to deliver this. Okay. Producing a show every week for years, it can't be easy. What were the toughest parts of keeping that cadence, Steve?
We're just breaking the illusion right now, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, thank you for that very good question, James.
Wow.
The 4th through 8th walls have been destroyed.
That was
You
an
are
insightful
welcome.
and wonderful question. I appreciate you asking me that question.
I trust that this is a shock to you and you need a moment to think. I can
Yeah, I do need okay.
refer to the others.
I think the hardest part is just showing up every night to record, and saying to the wife and family, I have to go record again. I have to go record again. I have to go record again. And we used to record on Tuesday nights, and now we record on Wednesday nights, because we had to switch things around. I think that's it right there. Because then once we record, then the audio has to get edited, and now the video gets edited, and like scheduling people. Hey, who's going to do the lore on this guy? Who's going to do the lore on this guy? And we tried to, early on, we tried to rotate, right? I'll do one, Daniel do one, Mustafa will do one, I'll do one, Daniel do one, Michael do one. And then we started to convince the rest of you guys to join and talk about the lore. So
that was the smartest
Yeah.
thing we ever did.
Yeah, because talking about the cards, we're playing with the cards, we're seeing the cards. Some cards you can if you don't remember it, but you read it right then, you're like, oh, I get what's going on if you haven't seen it in a while. But like having somebody to come in and talk about the lore, like we said, is the hardest part, and doing that week in and week out. So
We almost did miss a week.
So we missed 2 weeks because of Mustafa, and I will never forgive him for this. I will hold a grudge until the day I die.
Did not happen. Fake news.
Season 1, Volume 1, he said. Volume 1, he said to me, he said, let's take a couple weeks off in the summer. We'll just release a show every other week. So we skipped 2 weeks, and that's that. My wife just said to me, you guys could take a break. Other shows take a break. I'm like, we will never take a break. I will die before we take a break. And, she's like, okay, I'm going to bed. Bye.
But you
So
did
really
hit a
my
week.
question should
You
have been
did hit a week
producing.
where
Yes, where you covered for us, Mike, right?
Yes, that was the Born in Denial.
Right. The entire
Right.
show is Mike singing Born in Denial because, something happened.
I was thinking about it. You said there wasn't going to be a show. I was like, well, hell no. We got to make this happen because
Thank you.
all those profanities I kept hearing week after week about Mustafa. I was like, no, we need to make this show happen.
I remember there was
Had
one
to have
week-
happened after I left.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah. Mike was
Yeah.
on the show
Okay.
at that point. You had moved on,
Yeah.
yeah.
You had moved on.
And
Mhm.
keep in mind, okay, what was the toughest part of going every week? Remember, we did one every day for a whole month.
Yeah. Villainous a couple of years ago, right? For like 25
Yeah.
episodes in a row. Yeah, and then we have 0.5 episodes that were like spoiler shows, and trying to schedule a spoiler show within, like, people realize we record ahead, but a spoiler show, we have to follow a schedule that FFG sets. So like we have to put this out on December 10th, but so that means we have to record today in order to get it edited and put out. So there's some of that's definitely a difficult piece of it. Sometimes we record 2 shows a night, right?
Remember
so that
when
we're
we did
ahead.
5? We did 5 shows in one night, one time.
Oh, was that the Brotherhood?
Yeah, when we
Yeah.
did
That was
Brotherhood,
my
we did
first.
all
Was that my
5.
first episode?
That was.
I think my first
It might have
episode
been.
was a 5. Yeah.
It was your hazing experience. They probably did that special.
At the end,
Specialist for
Steve's
you.
like, "We're never doing that again."
Marathon.
We talked about the Blob and loincloths and what could have been or what
Yeah.
wasn't for a while. It was
Well, and there was like Marauder Champion Monthly, where we were putting out like 2 shows a week because there were so many Marauders. We've got like 15 Thunderbolts coming up, so who knows what we're gonna do there?
15 days in a row.
Yeah, 15
Right.
days of Thunderbolts. Stormfront coming in or something. I don't know.
15 minutes
On the
every
first
15
day
hours.
of Thunderbolts, my Oh wait.
There we go.
All right.
Yes, Chris.
What was that?
On the first day of thunderbolts, my true love gave to me.
Now there we go.
Atlas.
Songbird in a tree. Okay. All right. No one wants to hear any of us sing unless it's Daniel.
Well, I don't think that's true, but
Well, I had a question, but it sounds like you guys just answered it. You know, I wanted to know if there was a true moment where you thought, I'm going to have to skip a week. That we're gonna miss out on a week. We're dedicated to this, and it looks like we're not going to be able to pull through. And what was it that actually pulled you through? What was it that you reached down deep inside and pulled up to make it happen?
Yes,
You know,
Steve.
like
You're recording this week and not next.
Yeah, pure spot. Is what it sounded
I'll
like.
go first in that one. I was never dedicated enough to have to deal with that question. Next.
Oh golly. Interesting variation of the question would be like, was there ever a moment where you're like, you know what, this is kind of run its course? Did you ever feel that way, Steve?
That the show's run its course? No, not
Yeah,
yet.
or it's just sort of like,
maybe you should ask the minions that, because we do the listening. Maybe you should ask us if we think the show's run its course.
Well, now that you guys actually do all the work, maybe we should ask you. But I don't know. Like, did you ever have because Steve, it's like you're the one who does the grunt stuff. And so were you ever at a point where you're like, I don't know that this is really worth my time, my effort, my energy? I'm dealing with
there have been
assholes. Like, I don't know. Did you ever, was there ever around show 18 where you're like,
No, that early on I was super excited. But in the last volume or so, sometimes there's like tonight I have to pick up my kid from this and do the thing, and then I come home and it's like, all right, now I have to record. So I have to change my mindset so that we can record. But no, I haven't felt like we've run our course yet. I still enjoy doing it.
Okay.
Getting the feedback from people. If people continue to send us emails and comment on the videos or in Discord or wherever, I'll keep going, right? Like that's knowing that there are people who are enjoying it, and it's all for fun. We're not making money off of this. We have patrons who are helping us, web host and do some very minor other items, like produce those Loki cards and things like that. But early on, it was costing us money to run, so there was a little bit of that. Like, okay, is it worth the financial piece of it?
Sending your check the first year.
Yeah, you remember?
It wasn't a check. It was something else.
He would bill us.
He would bill us. That's right. That's right.
$15 a month.
Yeah, he's like, you guys owe me
3
$30.
ways for 1 year. You got it. Yeah, you guys got to send me your 4 months worth of payment.
We'd paid
PayPal
rent.
it to me. Yep. That's right.
Jesus.
We don't have to do that anymore.
I totally forgot about how we paid you rent.
Yeah.
Oh.
You heard it here, folks. It's your violent, hateful emails that keep Steve going. Keep him coming.
Yeah. Keep emailing us. So
it's the fan fiction. It's the fan fiction that keeps us going.
That's right.
Has anyone written fan fiction about you guys?
I'm not going to look.
Not that I'm comfortable to share tonight.
If there hasn't, there's about to be. I'm just saying.
I was going to say, unless you're working on something,
Isn't it Rule 42?
I mean, I got my Hooked on Phonics just came in. I can start writing.
Daniel, what's on your mind tonight? Well, Steve, I'd like to read you some fan fiction.
Dude,
the lights were low in the lair.
I am so looking forward to that first what's on my mind tonight.
So maybe that's a competition for
Ultron's
February.
eye.
It's going to be fan fiction Februaries for Daniel. What's on Daniel's mind? Start writing it now, folks.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I guess we know what the next contest is for the giveaway. Submit your best fan fiction.
I, Magneto, master of magnetism, was myself drawn to this podcast for its appreciation for the true progression of humanity into the future. I applaud their acknowledgement of those who seek to shape a new world inclusive of all peoples, be they human or mutant, of any gender, race, or social background. While you may not be brotherhood material, you are not my enemies. Consider yourselves lucky.
Hey, so guys, is there any other unseen things that go on into making each episode.
The show notes, making the show notes.
Yeah.
Importing all the images to our show notes and going
So,
through stuff like that.
Is it still the same Google Doc? Because towards the end for me, it got so big that it would take 5 minutes to load on my computer. Because you had
it was. He now breaks them down, Moose.
all 100 episodes in the same goddamn document, and it would take 10 minutes to scroll to the current episode.
How do you
Thank
really feel about
goodness.
that?
No, I have bookmarks at the top of everything, so you can just drop down. But yeah, they're like in batches of like 30 to 50 shows on a document. So
Mustafa, Steve's come a long way since he was your overlord.
Modernized, man. I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
I think the other thing is scheduling the interviews with FFG folks. That takes a lot of work. FFG's marketing and their media presence has changed throughout the years. And like early on, it was like, hey, Caleb, you want to come on? And he's like, yes. And he was on. And now there's a whole process and you have to, submit questions and go through things like that. So that part's something that maybe not everybody knows. Scheduling is a big one. Maybe people don't realize. So, because we've talked about the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's really dull
Steve,
and
I think it's
boring.
game time.
Oh, should we play a game? Yeah, let's play a game.
We play a game.
All right, what we're gonna do? Has anybody ever played the party game called Just One?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
One of my favorites.
All right, so we're gonna
I
play
have not.
Just One, but Marvel Villain Edition.
Okay.
Ignoring Josh. You were on your best behavior.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard.
Just
It's
one.
so damn hard.
Wow.
This is his best behavior. Where did you find this guy?
It's really
Uh,
not.
The
I
Hills.
approached
Let me
them.
find Josh.
He found them.
One day he messaged me on Discord and said, "Hey, we want to use. I have a podcast, and you have a podcast, and we love your podcast. Your podcast is better than our podcast. It's the greatest podcast I've ever listened to. Our little podcast about nerds out in the hill want to use your tagline. If you like our show, tell your friends. If you don't like our show, tell your villains. We'd like to use that in one of our shows. Can we do that?" And we had to go through the copyright procedures and rigmarole, and that's where he came from. And then Daniel went on his show, and then I went on his show, and then Josh came on our show, and then the rest is history. So
And the ratings kept progressing,
Yeah.
one
more,
direction,
more.
specific
yeah.
direction. Yeah.
You're all very welcome.
All right, so here we go, folks. We're gonna play Just One Marvel. For the record, it's like on theme for Critical Encounters. Okay, it's all encounter cards or that kind of stuff, not hero stuff. All right, Mike is away, right? Mike, you're not here. Okay, so the thing we have to get him to guess is Mutant Genesis.
So we all write one word somewhere.
Yeah, we all get to pick one word, and you're gonna write it down someplace.
Not in the chat
And-
because we don't want to give him all of them at the same time.
Is this a card?
It's the name of a box. It's one of the
It's-
campaign boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the X-Men, the first X-Men campaign box.
Oh man, this is good.
we're just picking one thing to
One word.
the hat.
One
Yeah.
word.
Can
Okay.
it be one?
Yeah.
Or what if it's like a hero name? It's two words.
It can be like a name. I think counts. A full
You know,
name
like
counts.
a proper name.
Right. Proper name and like an acronym, like FBI would be okay. That kind of thing.
So if he gets it on our clue, we win.
We're all a team. We're all a team.
We're all
now.
a team.
He's a-
We want-
we're
we
all.
all
We're
wanna
all.
win.
This is a co-op game. We want him to get it. So the trick of this, if you haven't played this game, is we're going to reveal the word to each other, and any word that matches somebody else's word gets it removed from his ability to guess.
Oh yeah, I played this.
So if
Okay.
if everyone says X-Men, then he has no clues to go on.
Yeah.
So
So you're trying
right,
to come
so-
up with something other people are
Won't
unlikely
say.
to come up with.
won't say,
Yeah.
but we'll still clue him in onto the.
All right.
mutant
I have my
genesis.
word.
I have my word.
I have
I
mine.
have my word.
All right.
All right. So
So
what do we
we're-
do?
We're gonna start
Make
the
it a
top.
cheerleader.
We're gonna start at the top of the supervillain list and work our way down. Bill, what's
And
word?
just say
what
our
did you
word,
have?
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Bill. What's your word?
Beginning.
Xavier.
Senator.
Acolytes.
Sentinels.
Campaign.
I said box.
I think those are not the same thing.
Magneto.
Mike's gonna have everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
if
much.
he doesn't guess, I could probably guess that, or probably not with those clues.
All right. I'm
I only had one too many
Hang
Thor's
on,
brews
hang
and
on.
just passed out in the way.
yeah. Ooh,
So-
you know why I've got my Thor's brews, right?
Yeah.
You know the occasion.
Yeah, it's of course.
It's December.
Now,
It's December.
it
Is it
is.
your
Oh my
birthday?
god, it is December.
It's
Yeah.
my
Canadian
birthday.
Thanksgiving.
Wait, is today your birthday?
It's December is my birthday.
Oh, the whole month. Okay.
The whole month. Great.
That's right.
Lest
awesome.
we
Now-
forget.
Yeah.
Steve,
Trivia.
since no one lost a clue for Mike,
No
maybe
duplicate
we should
words,
all
Mike.
read ours on individually.
Sure.
Starting with Bill again. Going down
Yeah.
the
Now
list.
it's you said the theme of this is it's villain.
It's critical
It's
encounters.
what we
So
do.
related.
It's what we do.
it's bad guy cards, bad guy stuff, it's bad guy
Okay.
themed.
Okay.
It's not hero themed, So
Okay. Good. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hit me.
and it's critical encounters themed as well. So okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. My clue is beginning.
Xavier.
Senator.
Acolytes.
Acolytes.
Sentinels.
Campaign.
Box.
Magneto.
Oh my god. All right. So it's Mutant
He's
Genesis.
had too many brews.
It
There
is.
we go.
Yeah. Okay.
It was just a
Let me
fluke
make it a
that
little
one
more-
person said campaign and someone
How
else said
in
box.
the world did you put all that together, Mike?
And I love that they were in order too.
Yeah.
The way it worked. Okay, who's up next? We'll all do at least one of these, and then maybe we'll move on with more questions.
I'm going to bid you guys a good night. Thank you for having
Okay.
me over. I'm very happy to see the show has kept going and flourished. Thanks
Good
to
to
all
see you
those
again.
Chileans.
Good night. Good night, Fair
All right.
Founder.
Good night.
Good
Bye,
night,
guys.
Moose.
Good night,
Love you,
Moose.
man.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mustafa.
so much.
Pleasure.
It's
We'll
gonna
see you
take
in
me-
another 100 shows.
Sure. If you want. It's going to take me a while to figure out how to disconnect. All right. Keep going.
Old
Bye.
man yells at clouds.
Hello, I'm Molly Glover, your friendly neighborhood game producer. I'm taking time from our jam-packed schedule to wish Critical Encounters a happy 300th episodes. Up the villains, down the heroes, and long live Critical Encounters!
All right, Daniel, your turn. The word is Kang.
T-Rex.
I've got Traveler.
Ramatut.
Dinosaur.
Ooh, dinosaur and T-Rex, is that?
Pretty close.
It's legit.
All right.
We're going to keep it? Okay. Mine is temporal.
Oh, I nearly said temporal.
Did you know that this lore was the origin of the word bananas on the podcast?
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
We had because we had the banana teeth.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that came around the same time as we had the pre-bananas, post-bananas for Kang. So if he remembers that, which he won't.
Yeah, that could be a
he's got it.
post. That could be like a bonus point for him if you want to lead that, Mike.
Mine was Anachronauts.
All right, I'm back.
He's
Am
back.
I supposed to be?
Daniel, you get to have every single word again.
Again? Okay,
Again.
hold
So
on.
we'll start with
All right.
Bill.
All right. T-Rex.
Traveler.
Ramatut.
Dinosaur.
Temporal.
Bananas.
And Anachronauts.
Well, this is what's his face.
You got it.
Well,
there it
what's
is.
his face?
Wow.
Good
Just what I expected.
Did anyone
Less
doubt him for a second?
specificity. Less specificity.
The
Yeah, be a
guy
little
who, goes through time and
And
Bishop.
his name is.
I'm going to guess
Bishop.
I mean, the
I'm going
Avengers
to
went
guess-
through time.
not Bishop, but maybe is my clue Kang?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it.
Well,
Thank
done.
you.
You're going to say Scott
Ding, ding,
Bakula.
ding, ding, ding.
All right, Bill, you're up. You gotta
All right.
deafen yourself. You're up. And the word is Mysterio.
Mysterio. Okay.
Fishbowl.
Oh, I
Deja vu.
almost did that and I changed it at the last second, so I'm glad.
Mine
I
was
did.
Fishbowl. Mine was
Oh.
Fishbowl.
You're out.
Oh, it's out. It's out. It's gone.
Damn
Oh.
it, Josh.
It's
So
honor system. I
mine-
could have changed it.
Yeah, no, we gotta play it straight, otherwise it's not
No,
any fun.
it's not fun, yeah.
Mine was Gyllenhaal.
Oh, that was mine too.
Damn it!
What, really?
Oh my god!
Yeah. I figured nobody's gonna do that one.
Oh boy. Okay.
I picked
What do you have?
I picked Deja Vu.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got?
Mine was shuffling.
Okay. And I chose Gigolo.
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill. Shuffling gigolo deja vu.
All right,
I've had that dream before.
Everywhere I go.
I'm bringing him back in. I'm bringing him back in.
Do not
But-
envy this man.
Hey, Bill.
Bill, you got
Steve,
one
better be
clue.
nice.
You did not have many clues.
So
So-
what?
You got
A
3.
symbiote suit.
You,
Oh.
no, you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
What if he got it? What if he just said it out?
I didn't guess it, yeah.
Cool.
Your first clue is
Okay, so who gets to say one? Scott, you get to give one.
I do. Deja vu.
Mine was shuffling.
And Gigolo.
Mysterio.
Yeah,
look
at
Gigolo
you.
did it right. Gigolo. Just
Yep, that was
Wow.
it. That was one.
That was it. Yep. Okay. All right, Darcy, you're up.
Bye.
The guess is side missions.
Ooh.
Missions, side missions, right from the campaign box. Side missions.
We can only do one word.
Wow.
Careful. I know it.
No mind.
Wait, so okay, side missions like okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Got
From
it.
the
I
campaign.
got
Yeah,
my
not
word.
side schemes. Yeah, side missions.
Oh god, this is gonna be tough. Okay.
Apocalypse.
Okay. My word is unpopular.
Only one person chose Apocalypse?
I was
Wow.
thinking about it, but I assumed that everybody else would say that as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Morph.
I chose threat.
Okay. Seawall.
Oh my god, I almost chose it. I went with Seattle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
nice.
Okay.
I said dice.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Ooh, nice. Nice throwback.
Nice.
Dude.
Nice
Inspiration.
That,
Like
that's a
Now
deep
listen
cut
to the
there.
show.
Deep cut.
That means you
Mm.
listen. You listen.
you had
I
to
do
listen to a
listen.
previous episode.
I gotta listen.
Hurtful.
All right, I'm gonna bring them in. Here we go.
I'm back.
All right, here you go. You got a bunch of options. Bill.
Alpacalypse.
Apocalypse. Right? Did I not
Yes,
get it?
apocalypse.
That is
Apocalypse.
correct. Yes.
I got it? Okay, good. Next.
No, that's not.
No,
That's not.
that's not
No.
it.
That was the clue.
Listen
to
all the clues.
Apocalypse.
Listen to all the
That was
clues.
the
No, I can't. I'm just going to shout things out. Okay, go on.
Okay.
My clue is unpopular.
Missions?
Morph.
Well, he got it.
He got
He
it.
did get
Seattle.
it.
Did we do the
Seawall.
right? He got it.
Yeah.
I know, but we want to give our clues.
Dice.
All he needed was one. All he
Oh,
needed was
yeah.
unpopular.
Just got unpopular. with
Popular.
Apocalypse
Right
and
beside me.
Apocalypse, unpopular. That was enough.
Okay, so real quick, I'm sorry I ruined that. What were all the clues? Dice I would have gotten. Dice I would have gotten it from as
You
well.
totally ruined our fun, James.
Yeah. Boo.
Shouldn't
I
really.
don't
You're
want
just
to say
too
it
smart
anymore.
for
I don't even play. a
Seattle
stupid
was one
game.
of them, and Seawall was one of them, and Dice. Yeah.
So I would not have gotten it from Seattle and Seawall at all.
Really?
They're the names of the side missions, but
Oh,
okay,
right. Those
fine.
things I played 2 times. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
All right, Scott, you're out. Go.
All right, I'm out.
Hide. This clue we're trying to get him to guess is Crazy Gang.
Oh,
Crazy Gang.
okay.
I'm actually gonna go with bow tie.
Clowning.
Sausage.
I chose Loco.
Okay. I chose clowning.
I chose hearts.
I'll just go with Fools.
Queen.
Okay, you're
Queen.
good. Queen was
Anti
fine. All
combative.
right, here we go. Bringing it back in. All right, here we go.
My clue is sausage.
My clue is Loco.
My clue be clowning.
Mine is hearts.
Fools.
Bow tie.
Queen.
Sounds to me like we're getting overrun by the crazy gang.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, get
All
out,
right.
Chris.
Chris, you're out. Go.
What? How is sausage related? I that one really threw me off.
Sausage fest.
From
We don't know.
yeah, from the show. From the show, the April Fool's
Gotcha,
show.
gotcha.
Shadow King. Shadow King.
Teeth.
Damn, that was what I wrote.
Ooh.
Damn
Was it really?
Yeah, I'm like, he's the guy with the teeth, right?
Okay.
Yep.
My
Okay.
word is host.
Okay, good, good.
Possession.
Sorry, Bill.
Oh, that was mine.
What was,
Dang it.
what
All right,
was
I
yours?
got it from
Possession.
you.
Possession was mine. Yep.
I've got jar.
Minion.
Boy, what does he have? Like 3? 2?
He's got
Minion,
host,
Jar,
minion,
He got
and-
minion
jar.
as a clue. That's awesome.
That's really rough.
Minion,
Yeah.
jar, and
That should be
host.
the only one.
Okay.
Minion, Jar, and Host. All right.
Okay, here I'm bringing him back.
He's smart. He'll
I
get
guess harpoon. Harpoon.
I
Dude.
told you he would get it.
Is it
off the
harpoon?
bat.
He got it.
It is
He
harpoon.
He got it. Oh my god, amazing.
Oh my
God.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Mika, that's going to be a pretty good guess.
Just
based
as
on
good a
what you're
guess
gonna
as you're
get.
gonna get. So what do we got?
You got 3 clues, bud. 3
All
clues.
right.
I think that my one might be the first one. Host.
Jar.
Minion.
Yes, he actually said minion.
Host, jar, and minion.
That's
Yep.
so
That's it.
That's
I
what you got.
actually also say
Language.
how about that.
Hey, language.
Language.
Oh man, that's
not a clue.
I might stick with my harpoon guess just because
It's
I don't
as
know.
good as any.
I will go from the host.
Careful.
Venom or
Nice.
Oh,
no.
great
Mm.
call.
It was either
No.
that or
What?
Yeah.
Mojo was my other guess.
All right,
I can
so
see that
Yeah.
as
what
well.
if, Chris, you had also teeth?
And you also had possession.
Teeth and possession.
Darcy's clue is super meta.
Yeah.
I got nothing then.
Then
He's in
okay.
a jar.
You stumped me on that one.
Which
Nice.
one?
All right, it
Well-
was. Can I tell? Can I say? Yeah.
Is it Shadow King?
It was Shadow King. Yeah.
You got
yeah.
it. There you go. Oh, the only clue
Okay.
you needed was shh. Done.
Shh. Darcy, you were the
Nemesis.
host.
Possession was the one that was like, I guess it could be Shadow King, but teeth? I'm
Well,
trying
you
to think
know.
of the art on the cards of like, does he
Yeah.
have crazy teeth?
He's like
Well, exactly. Both Bill and I
tall
said teeth.
teeth.
and
if
got
you would have
canceled.
said Fez, I would have gotten it.
Well,
Mm.
because Darcy, you came on and you were possessed by him and you were the host of that show, right?
Yeah, I was asked to come on and host the
Host.
Shadow King episode, but
And
I
he
didn't know where the
yes.
comma was in that sentence.
Yeah.
And Daniel wasn't there, so he couldn't,
Couldn't
point that
I
out to
could
me.
give you no grammatic support.
All right, we'll do.
All right,
Josh, are you good to
you're
go?
out.
Okay, the word is aggression.
Oh,
Aspect.
That was mine.
Okay.
Wow.
Sometimes people don't say the obvious one, so I was trying to
Right.
do the obvious one.
all
Mine
right.
is
Mine is hillbilly.
hey. Oh yeah, you are before me. Which is going to be very confusing because my one is gentleman's.
I don't even
Mine-
get that. Okay.
It's a winning. It's a winning hand reference.
Okay.
Gotcha.
He's gonna guess
Mine-
himself.
Oh yeah, King and Red.
Mine is dive bomb.
That's two words.
That
It's
is two
hyphenated.
words on
But
the
it's
card.
one
In
card.
my spelling.
Mine was Yarnbjorn.
Mine was red. Did
Oh,
no one else
Oh,
pick
right.
red?
Yeah.
No one
No,
said
we
red.
did.
I almost
I was
said
thinking
red.
about it.
people
Yeah, me
would.
too.
Oh.
All right, let's bring that boy back on.
Let's see what they teach him out
You
there.
got a
in the hills.
couple. You
Hey.
lost a couple.
You lost two, Josh.
Yeah.
Take-
You'll get it.
well,
though.
Masters
You'll
of
get
No,
it.
he lost one because they were the same.
Well, you know what I mean. Two people.
Go ahead, Daniel.
Mine is Josh. This is for you. Hillbilly.
My one is gentleman's. Gentleman's.
Mine is dive bomb.
Hyphenated.
Hyphenated. That's one word. Thank you.
Mine is Yarnbjorn.
Mine is red.
Is this not supposed to be hold on. Are these not supposed to be encounter sets?
No,
They're
Critical
just
encounters.
they're just
they're-
things that we talk
They're
about.
game stuff, but not hero stuff.
Aggression.
Go,
I don't-
go with what it.
like,
Yes.
You
yes.
got it, buddy.
You got it. Yeah, I
Aggression.
realize that one's like.
So
maybe-
yeah,
Bingo.
Steve. You remember how like Steve wrote like these show notes that said pick your whatever villain, and then I did, and he was like, "That's not what he did." This
Well,
was the
they're
same.
just.
This is the
they're-
same thing.
Yeah,
This is
they're,
all about encounter cards and stuff, and he chooses.
it's
Yeah.
the game based
So-
on the show. Okay. There's some
Yeah,
other
whatever.
weird ones in here.
Are hillbillies aggressive?
Not particularly.
Okay, I was curious.
Let me load it up and see.
I've got it. I've already got it loaded. I've got one ready.
Okay.
All right, I am going
Oh,
to.
bye, Steve. What do
One
we
of you
got?
guys want to leave him out there?
So
All
we
right. No,
so we
he's on.
all make sure to use
So-
the same clue.
I-
So
oh,
he
God,
gets
yes.
nothing.
So I spun that wheel a second ago, and I got more.
One person has to make it through.
Our answer is Dark Beast.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what we need him to get him to guess.
All right. So
No.
let's set it up where there's one. How about the clue is blue? That's the only thing that was
No, that's
left.
too easy.
No, he's
Is
gonna
it
find
after
out
after
eventually.
aggression?
This is what we've done.
Ding dong's gonna say leadership.
I mean, it
Okay.
could be grammar, like for Kelsey grammar,
Oh my god, grammar.
but then he'll think it's while.
Yes. Oh my god, can we do
He'll go with
grammar?
he'll go with the.
Why don't
the
you just
Black
say
Queen.
while?
Can we just say grammar?
Yeah,
No.
she'll just say grammar.
Yeah. And all the other ones were the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just do grammar.
Six of
And
us
you
said
gotta
the
let-
same one.
You have to
All
let
the other ones were
Daniel.
Furby.
Daniel has to give the
Yeah,
clue.
I will be the
Has to
one
come
that said
from
what I
you.
said. Yeah.
Yep.
The rest of you said the same thing. Okay.
Furby.
Okay.
All right.
Furby goggles.
All right. I missed
Somebody
this.
pinging him, or
I got it.
Or
Okay.
do we just
Now just leave
there?
him. Let's leave him there.
we'll finish 300 without him.
I'm back. Oh boy.
Steve,
Welcome
Yes.
to 301.
You had some bad luck.
Sorry, boss.
Okay. Of course.
Everyone but me said the same thing.
What? Really?
Yeah.
A lie. I'm going back and listening to the tape.
Steve, your clue that is there is mine.
Say it again.
And it
Mine?
is.
Oh,
It
my.
is grammar.
While.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, wait,
So
wait. Okay.
predictable.
You lose.
You made the wheel. You know it's on
You
there.
know what's on the wheel.
Grammar.
I mean, while is
Did we
part of
put
the
while on the
card.
wheel?
I'm just saying.
White Queen.
I said it'd say White Queen.
Yep. I'm
Yep.
sorry, Steve.
It's
Is it
not.
me?
It's
I'm not
not
the
a
only one
White
that lost.
Queen.
Yes.
Wait, am I completely wrong?
You're completely
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh,
Rob.
way
But
off
if you
base,
change,
way
if you
off
change
base.
what? No, it's not. It's not way off. If you
Well-
changes white to something else within that vein, and then queen
To something
like,
else.
this-
To something else.
Dar-
Yeah.
If you basically
Darcy's
just
gonna
change
get a
both of the
sample.
words.
Oh, if I change both of the words. Grammar.
Grammar doesn't always mean while.
It's you basically need the exact opposite of the White Queen.
Thank you, Scott.
Black
Guess what I'm
King.
talking about.
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
close.
No, close, but
We're getting
maybe
canceled
not
on
so
this
much a
one.
king. Think more Disney.
Thank you. Someone understands.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I
Well,
Kind of like a
just tell us what the
bruise,
words are.
you know.
Oh, the circle hits the
How
square
about
with
how
these
about you
guys.
give me one of the ones that got removed?
Well, the one
Well,
that
there is
everyone
only
else
one.
said.
Yeah, it was Furby.
Wait, everybody said the same thing except for
We all
Dan.
said
Like,
Furby.
We
Dan-
all
Yes.
said Furby.
We all
Furby.
said Furby.
I feel like you're lying to me.
Nope.
Why would
So
we do that?
White
The
Queen,
truth will out.
but kind of the opposite with Furby and grammar.
I mean, it's pretty
Uh,
obvious when you think about it.
It
Yeah.
actually really is. This
Well, you
is
take a
I'm
step
This is
back.
embarrassing.
Chris is right.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
This is really
On your
embarrassing.
own show.
Wow.
Wait,
I
Oh,
mean,
this
I had
one
an
is-
excuse.
So it's-
I had an
it's-
excuse, but
I don't know. The opposite of the White Queen, but Furby.
Yep. Oh,
Think Kelsey Grammar.
Way
Dark
back to-
Beast. Dark
There
Beast.
you go.
Dark Beast. Oh my
Pew,
god.
pew, 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 pew.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, what did you all say? What was the clue that got
Furby.
burned out?
Furby.
we all said Furby.
Furby. Oh my god.
Except
Okay.
I said grammar, as in Kelsey.
Kelsey.
And I said
Oh,
that if you
see,
said
I
grammar,
thought, yeah,
he
grammar,
would say
I'm
White
thinking-
Queen.
yeah.
I knew he'd say White Queen.
My
happy to
favorite
put
is when
6
Steve goes to edit this.
We're
Yeah.
all in
Yeah.
trouble.
This would be a
All
good
right.
time.
Well, that's fun. That's fun.
Put 6 boys in a basement long enough, we become a hive mind, Steve. It kind of happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess so. And
true.
we have reached that point, so let's go back to some questions. Let's do
Basically,
something
the
else.
Borg down there.
Hi, Critical Encounters. This is Aaron Haltham, Dastardly Senior Game Designer at Fantasy Flight Games. I love your show, and I hope to chat with you soon on another episode. Pew, pew, pew.
I have a question for you, Steve.
Okay.
And
For
and
us,
for
the
everybody
show.
involved, but for the group especially,
Okay.
but especially for those who have been preparing episodes for a long time.
So, Steve.
So Steve
Well,
and Daniel.
everybody does it.
And Mike.
Everybody prepares.
So how has your process for prepping an episode, like really making it all come together, changed from when you started in episode 1 all the way now to episode 300?
Daniel, why don't you take this one?
What?
Yeah. What's your process been?
Um,
Has it changed?
you know, actually it has a little bit. So, my research in the earlier days of our show was deeper because I felt there was a little bit more at stake, if that makes sense. Now when I am charged with a villain or some I'll do a quick little Google ping, a little bit of something, and I will not spend as much time in the research as I used to. So in that way, my prep has changed. I also have my kids have gotten older through this show, right? So when the show started, I had an 11 and a 6-year-old or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
that.
was just gonna say
And
mine was 6
and
as well.
my life has changed significantly with a 16 and a 13-year-old. And so it's just I don't have the time to sit there and write up a long time. Like Rhino, I had a long time and I spent a long time on.
I love that your answer is essentially just, I used to give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? You're
come on.
right, Josh. I used to give a shit and now I don't because my kids are older. And I just don't have
I've
the time. I don't have the time for it.
as a
as
dad
much.
with teenagers, I get it, man. Like at some
Yeah.
point, your house is just hormones
Right.
and angst, and there's a bunch of horny terrorists running around all the time, and it's
All the time.
terrible.
So yeah, I try to do my best with the lore. But I am also super grateful. Like a side part of this question is how grateful I am that we have farmed out lore.
Yeah, to people who are a little more knowledgeable, perhaps.
Who are more knowledgeable.
Or have
I'm
more
not saying they have
time.
more time
Yeah.
because that's not true. But they're more knowledgeable. They can, if they got a week or whatever to do it. Like it's just it's been great to have the lair be so populated.
So I think I actually do more reading now than before because I did have a 6-year-old and now he's 12, so he doesn't need me around as much at this
That's
time
cool.
of night.
Yeah, nice.
I think I read a little bit more. I'm definitely still like the show notes have evolved. I try to spend more time like if we're doing a fun like a scripted show, and I'm spending a lot of time trying to organize when things are going to be. But all in all, it's mostly the same. I do try to play whatever we're talking about more recently. Like in the past, there wasn't a ton of stuff to play, right? It was like Core Set and Mutagen Formula, and it was easier because you played Core Set 50 times when we got to Ultron. But now there's so much to play. It's like I have to make a concerted effort to play what we're talking about before we talk about it. So I find myself doing that and sneaking in a solo game here and there a lot quicker.
That's good. That's a good
online because Octagon has gotten so much better. So
Mike,
Yeah.
I feel like you've been responsible for really latching on to so many different things and bringing them back. You listen one week, we come back the next week, and these jokes continue to evolve, or the
Oh my
callbacks start
goodness.
to roll out. At the time, like how much of that is really coming from just spontaneity? Are you guys in the background writing out a joke, or is it really just is it something that happens and then it comes back and you're surprised by it and it just keeps on going?
It is 100% spontaneous. A lot of this show is just the fun of doing it, and that's kind of what kept me going for a while. So just the ability to do that and just have fun with it was just I've always enjoyed the creative aspect. So being able to pull those out of nowhere was great. And I actually struggled for a while trying to move on to new jokes, and then the opportunity arose, and you jump on them. But I do want to mention like that one episode I did, the sitcom one, that was definitely a love letter to all the fans that watched the show for so long and were able to pick up on all the jokes.
Right. I mean, and do you personally have a favorite within there?
I still love Spot World just because the visual is really funny of just these spots kind of being thrown around and being left there for people to fall into.
Yep.
Well, Mike, I feel like you should be saying your puppet hands.
I mean,
yeah, Mike has been the source of many of the long running jokes. The Spot World stuff, the Chimera puppet hands, the bananas.
One day,
this is a big one.
One day, I jumped ahead of the script and I asked a guest to read the obligation. And I was heckled so badly that became my bit. And that was the one bit I didn't come up with.
Mike, to the point of like, sometimes it's hard to get off of an old joke and find a new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people just want to say, "Hey, you remember the Bad Bunny Brigade?" Just because we want to hear you have to go and do the editing.
I know. That's so good.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a joke, of course, because it's very serious work that Mike puts into this, but it is a segment that you are responsible for, Mike, and that is the lyrics of all of our songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm working on the next one right now.
Good.
And
you will never be rid of that job.
Thank you.
So I say this genuinely. I know it's hard for me to be serious, but I say this genuinely as a listener before I was ever, locked in the basement. The Zola song made me fall in love with this podcast, and I still listen to it at least once a week.
It's like on your rotation.
110%.
It was on his Spotify Wrapped. It was his number
Wrapped?
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Are they on Spotify? They're not on Spotify.
No.
I can put them on as singles.
You need to put them on Spotify.
Singles, yeah. They are on YouTube as singles. You can find them There's a playlist of the songs.
Yeah, I got to bring them up
Yeah.
on my phone. I'm like dodging in and out of traffic. It's dangerous, honestly, what you guys have done.
We'll do it. We'll change it.
So you got 300 shows under your belt, and I know it's probably hard to choose. Like you got 300 children, right? It's hard to pick which one's your favorite, except for which one's not, right? It's easy to pick which one's your least favorite, but which one? So there you go. What stands out as the best episode you feel you've ever done? Which one did you think was going to be just okay and then turned out to be great? And then which one's your least favorite episode? And if they involve me, bonus points for any of the three.
Wow. Gee, how are we supposed to answer this like in a second?
So some of my favorite where like I feel like we leveled up were the Mojo TV shows.
Yes, so good.
Yes,
They
and
were
like
so good.
this is what you mean MTV. I sure do. Right? Like, and then
Never got bored of that.
And then the
Even
skit
all the
of
time.
Pudding- yeah. And then every show after that, the opening channel flip included 15 seconds of the previous Mojo TV. So by the time we're done with Mojo TV, just the channel flip at the beginning will be 10 minutes long. Yeah, I enjoyed those. I liked that stuff was great. I love all those Mojo TV things. So
I think we're actually at our best when we're scripting things out and making shows.
Did you
like
say
that.
we are scripting things out? Do you want to rephrase that?
You know what? He actually
You're right.
did.
You're right. I should, Darcy. When I am scripting things out and they're reading them,
Yeah.
it means a lot to me.
yeah, Daniel and Mike do a lot of the scripts. I've done some, but like Mojo TV, we sort of split, right? It was like you do this one, I'll do this one. you do that
Those
one.
were.
But that's a
so
collaborative effort too.
My personal milestone is fantasy.
That was
I
a good
really
one.
like.
Yeah.
I really like the script I did with that, and about the oncoming enemies and how the good guys were just slowly dying to goblins and trolls and dragons. I had a lot of fun with that one and playing into the tropes of the genre. So that was for me. I leveled up in a humble way on Yellow Jacket. So that was good for me. It was good. It could be put in my place.
Yeah, another set of shows that I thought were like amazing and turned out better than I expected and got a better response than I thought we would get were the Pawn Star shows.
Oh yeah.
I did not think that it would go over as well as it did, and it did seem to go over. And then that was when we had like guest scripts on. You guys came on, a bunch of you and other folks, and yeah, those are fun. And I think we did a QVC one instead of a Pawn Star, so I think we'll try to stay within that Mojo TV era with these weird modular sets. So they're fun to make, and hopefully they're fun to listen to.
And I like just being able to like, take a chance on people. Just hey, come up with a script. Do it. We'll do it.
We'll do it. We'll read it.
Yeah.
I'm a testament that you will let anyone say anything on the show.
Oh, the B rolls that they.
And just think about what I say that doesn't make it.
Is so true.
Sorry, Mike.
I already brought up how sitcom was kind of a pet project of mine. That was the only show that Steve did not edit because there was so much to it, and I just wanted to get a feel for it. So that was like a personal accomplishment.
Right, because we read our lines without you, didn't we? Or did we read them with you?
You read them with me, but you and Daniel read them without each other, and I wanted you to not know what the other one was doing.
Right. Yeah.
And then, but the one that really surprised me because I whipped it up quickly was the Western one, and I think that turned out way better. Than I
that was good.
Because you two were laughing just reading it. I'm like, okay, this works. Okay, I didn't expect it, but it did. But I also really enjoyed, and I can't even pinpoint a specific moment, but I really enjoyed the Marauders month. I had a lot of fun with that. Just like
and that was a different format for us, right? Like the game forced us to do something different than a weekly show, or we'd still be talking about Marauders, right?
Yeah.
And I like when the boxes that has happened, right? There's no lore to talk about, so we do a Mojo TV or a Pawn Stars. There's a million of these characters. How are we going to do it? So we try to change it up, and for the most part, I think it's worked. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what when you listen to podcasts, it's pretty evident what their script or their formula is, and every week it's the same. You kind of start to expect what's going to happen, but it was always nice to be able to wake up on a Tuesday and go, what is it going to be this week? And it could be something that's just like regular lore, talk about cards, or it could be something completely off the wall. You never know what you're going to open up that morning. So that's fun as a listener.
It could be a 28-minute show, a 2-hour show.
True. It's so
Minor
different than
surprise.
what anyone else is doing in the space. I'm break character for a second. Like what you guys did with the podcast is, I mean, and it's a little podcast about a niche little card game, right? Like it's very niche. It's very in its own
It's niche
thing.
within a niche. Yeah.
Right. It's a niche within a niche. But what you guys
Niche
were doing
squared.
with it, and what you guys still do with it, and I'm very thankful to be a part of it, and I'm very, very grateful that you guys let me be on and be a part of this. And again, thank you very much for that. I love it. It's so unique in its own space. You're taking something that is already unique and you've made it that much more special by not just sitting down and talking about a card. And you already had that differentiation. You were pulling in lore, which is huge, and that attracts people that aren't just into the game. Someone who isn't just into Marvel Champions can get something out of this podcast because they're getting lore, background from these characters that have existed forever, that are in, have their space in the zeitgeist of nerddom. And you're also taking it to another very creative level where you're doing Pawn Stars. You're doing this kind of not necessarily improv, but this acting and changing the environment in which you're bringing these things to space. And it's just very special what you guys do. It's very, very special.
Thank you, Josh. And along those lines too. So, Mike, I know that you're gonna have to bounce out here pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been an English teacher for almost 30 years. I have been a performer of things. And I just want to say to you that you are such an exceptional writer. Like, I don't know that if like people really understand like these scripts, they get born out of your imagination. And it's like, and Steve and I get to live in some worlds that you make. And like, you are just truly gifted writer, and you're funny, and funny is hard. I think funny is the hardest writing there is, and you do it, and it's consistent, and it's I don't know. I read a lot of writing, Mike. That's part of my professional life.
Yeah.
And you are just exceptional as a writer, and it's a pleasure to sing the songs you write. It's a pleasure to do the scripts. Like, I'm always amazed by what you put out there. So thank you.
Thank you so much for that. I don't think it's a lot of work, but I also don't think I would have enjoyed it without putting in that much work. And also that much work is part of the reason why I had to bow out. And I know it's cyclical, but it just wouldn't have felt right if I had put in any less. Because I enjoy doing it, and that's kind of what kept me through it. And
we're gonna pull Mike back in for some of these fun shows. He's writing another song for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and yeah.
It's I don't want to. It's still a nice creative outlet. I just can't dedicate the time that I used to be able to dedicate to it because other things have come up within this gaming space that I need to devote some attention to. But I will say, thank you for those kind words, Daniel.
Sure.
Appreciate it. It means a lot. And I'll brush up on your Neil Diamond.
We've got a little
teaser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, before you step aside, we did also prepare a little thing for you, Steve, and you, Daniel.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's everyone on your feet, minions up.
All right.
You know what's going on, Daniel?
Josh, give me
What's
some.
happening?
Josh, can you give me some boom, 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 boom? Let's really find that pitch down there. Okay, everyone tuning in. Home. Okay.
Steve, what's happening?
What is happening?
Podcast 300 episodes. Okay, everybody ready?
I'm ready.
And
Yeah. I got it.
Let's do it.
Here we go for it.
Standard 1 bomb scare Wrecking Crew, Doomsday Chat, Masters of Evil, Western Longshot, Creef Fanatic, Armadillo, Power Drain, MODOK got a big brain, Beastie Boys, Frost Giants, military grade.
Crime, running, interference, horror, sci-fi, goblin gimmicks, nasty balls and super strength from Nazareth medley. Space pirates down to earth, Edison, the robot bird, Reaper's dreadful savage lands, bad publicity.
Critical encounters, episodes been churning, hero bias concerning. Critical encounters, happy 300, casting heroes asunder.
Didn't mention any villains, Rhino, Goblins, Fearsome Women, Hela, Sock Puppet, Chimera, Spiral, Black Widow, Lady Hydra, Madam Mass Titania will kick your ass, Lady Deathstrike, here we go, Belladonna, Vertigo.
Osbourne Tech, Crossfire's crew, does anyone use Expert 2, Expert 1, Standard 2, and Ransack Armory? The Infinites and Down to Earth, Sentinels can show no mirth, on the run with Mr. Hyde, Scientist Supreme.
Critical encounters, counter cards plenty since 2020. Critical encounters, so long I can't believe that it's still Daniel and Steve.
Winning whilst or maybe while Emma Frost on Daniel's mind. Spots aplenty, pickle pumps, 4 horsemen, dating shows. Caleb, Tony, MJ Moore, interrogation rooms galore. Infinity gauntlets, power stones. Hope Summers, get off my board.
Acolytes and Brotherhood, a ton of mod sets with the hood. Hydra Assault and Patrol, Black Tom Cassidy.
Mojo Mania, Horror Blue Moon, being chased by Headhunter Bedouin, Necronauts, Clan Akaba, our favorite Standard 3.
Critical encounters, from zero tolerance to the mutagen goblins. Episode 300, always breaking and taking for the cause they've been making.
We didn't start the podcast, just some lonely minions subservient to villains. We didn't start the podcast, we only keep it running through the patron plundering. We didn't start the podcast, we keep the show going despite Steve's constant moaning. We didn't start the podcast, if you find us grating, send us to whoever you're hating.
Minions will one day rule the world. Minions will overthrow the villains. Minions will one day overrun the villains. And we, the minions, rule the world.
Hey now. Oh, that's great. And I know it's that's so good. Oh, it's so good.
I am literally crying. Oh my god. That was
thank you guys. That was
That
so
was
good.
good.
That's great.
Darcy's got to take most of the credit for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God.
Acapella mode.
We are put the notes on his page.
We appreciate all that you guys do, and we don't say it enough.
Despite my
so-
moaning.
Well, yes.
Someone
Mostly
has to be
about
that
Josh's
guy, that's
cursing.
me.
That's what stood out, huh?
Wow.
That's great. That's good.
Thank you guys. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
That was
Oh,
really good.
Wow.
Really good.
Yeah.
Darcy. You polished a turd in my stomach.
Well, speaking of polishing turds,
Wow.
What a hell of a segue.
There's
Segue
a
on
spot.
here.
keep going. Keep going. Let's see where this is going.
I'm curious.
Where's this going?
I am going to take my leave now. I will.
No, it's a good one.
Good night.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Hey, this is Michael Boggs, one of Marvel Champions designers. I wanted to congratulate the villains over at Critical Encounters on 300 terrible shows.
I am curious, how have you ever had a moment where technology totally failed, like, and
Oh, yeah.
disrupted the workflow? Like, what happened?
I can recall 3 really bad things. One of the Pawn Stars, Craig was down. Craig's the recording bot, completely broken. We were trying to record on OBS. Everybody's audio was all over the place on that one. We had another one. Oh, maybe there's 2. There's that one. But we recorded an entire show And when you record it on Craig, he keeps it for like 7 days, and then it's gone.
He keeps it for a week.
Keeps it for a week, unless you pay into the Patreon, which we do because our patrons give us money, so we pay into that. And now he'll keep it for a month because I forgot to download the show after we recorded it, and we just lost it. And it was gone, just completely gone. Couldn't get it. And I cannot remember what show it was. It was like maybe season 3. We had to go back super fast, re-record the show, pretend that it was funny, that we didn't hear the jokes the other person had told before, and redo the entire show. Do you remember that one, Daniel? Do you remember doing it twice?
I sure do.
I cannot remember what the show was, though.
But that's why we're actors, Steve. We could do it.
Acting. Yeah.
Acting?
Yeah.
I
So yeah,
did that
we
one time, Steve, when Aaron went to Japan, and we did a show on him coming back from Japan, and we just completely forgot the Craig recording, forgot about it for a week, went to do it, and well, okay, let's re-record me asking Aaron these same questions.
I have a recent example where I recorded, we recorded the minions in the a cappella warm-up. We recorded a warm-up, and dipshit here did not download it within a week. Hence why we just warmed up right now.
Well, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And there was some times where a different person was running Craig, and it was going to leave. It was going to go away because the person was hosting it. And we were like, "Oh my god, what do we do?"
Terrified.
We started looking at other options, and what could we find? And then somebody picked it up and has made it better. Craig's got a brother bot that you can do other things with. I forget what his name is. Perry the Platypus. I don't know. You can do all this integrations with your Google Drive now and all this other stuff at different Patreon levels for Craig, and it's become much better. And I appreciate those people. So,
but I mean, you're also, and I'm going to say this because I've definitely been awful in having my computer in a bad location and speaking at the mic and then turning my head and continuing to speak and then turning back to the mic. And you've had to suffer through episodes where, like, I'm listening to just my audio as a guest. I'm like, oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this is what I did to you, with just tragic audio from my end. But you're the person who has to figure it out and deal with it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just is what it is, and people keep listening. So, and we appreciate that. So, one of the other things that when we're talking about leveling up was issue 11. Caleb Grace came on the show, right? The OG game designer for Marvel Champions. I'd been playing Lord of the Rings, his game, for ages, and when he came on, it was like, oh, FFG sent somebody on. We're like for real now. Like, we have the designer on the game. I remember telling my wife, "We get the designers coming on the show. Everyone's gotta be quiet. It's gonna be amazing." Like, I used to record in a different space. I'm like, everybody's gotta leave the house. Just go away. Like, I was really excited when he came on. And then we've had so many people from FFG come on, which has been great. And everybody, having those people feel like they want to spend their time with us and talk to us about that sometimes on their off time, has been great. I mean, we've had Caleb Grace, Michael Boggs, Deborah Garcia, Molly Glover, the entire graphics team at one point, which was Joel Olson, Chris Beck, Evan Simonet, Zach Dwaltmus, MJ Newman, Peter Schumacher, Tony Fanchi, Xander Taylor, Brian Schomburg, Aaron Holtum, Joey Vasquez. That was another great one. And then we have a few more folks lined up coming that are new names for people. So stay tuned for those. But like, just having FFG send people was amazing. And then having Joey on, like, his name is in the credits on a Disney Plus show. It's like, oh, this guy's like a legit Marvel dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's always made me feel like, why did he come on our show? That's so amazing. So yeah,
it feels like FFG has really embraced you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've run into, like, for other games or conventions and stuff, Tony or Caleb. Like, I mentioned Critical Counters, they immediately know. They're like, oh yeah, I love that podcast. That's great.
Yeah, the fact that they listen at even a little bit is just great. So I think we have a new elite minion has joined us. He heard Daniel talking about Yellow Jacket. Hey, Chris.
Is that my call right there? Like,
That's
I heard
it.
some
Yeah,
Yellow
you started
Jacket.
talking
lore.
Yellow Jacket again.
That's
It is your bat signal.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have
You
summoned thee.
You have summoned thee. You have joined us just in time for us to play our second party game.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
This one requires teams.
Ooh,
So
yes.
you guys need. I'm going to host. I will be the host of the game, and you guys should pick teams of 2 or 3. How many teams can we get? We could have
Well,
up to
we've
3
got-
teams. I think would be good.
8 of us.
How is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? There's 7 of us. So maybe 2 teams of 2 and a team of 3.
A team of 3 sounds good.
Okay.
You guys decide your teams.
Ooh, this sounds like a
Should we
good
go?
game
Should we
already.
go just down the chat thing? So maybe Bill,
easy
me,
peasy.
and James, and then
Sounds good.
Scott and Chris,
Game over.
and then Chris and Josh.
Done.
How's that?
Works for me.
It's okay,
Let's see.
everyone. I'm subtracting 1 from our team, so
That's what
Come on,
that's what
come
Darcy
on now.
says anytime he's in a trivia
Yeah.
game with you,
Right.
and then he ends up scoring you the 7 points you really needed to succeed.
So this is another party game kind of thing called Name 5. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a Name 5 Critical Encounters version. So what's going to happen is I'm going to spin one wheel, and it's going to tell us who on what team. And Chris, you're going to keep score because we determined you're the scorekeeper guy.
Okay.
Who on what team is going to interact for the round? Okay.
Gotcha.
It'll make sense, and it might be every team might be interacting for the round. It might be just the active team, and we'll just start at the top. We need team names, though. You guys are going to need a team name, obviously.
But Steve, please tell me there's arbitrary scoring on your part.
No,
It would be a game that you host
without it, but not this time. So then,
wow.
what'll happen? What'll happen is in the round, depending on who's playing, I'll spin a different wheel, and I will give you a category. And you will either have a set amount of time or you have to beat the other team to name 5 things in the Marvel Champions game that match that category.
Okay.
And then I have hopefully curated the list properly so I can provide correct answers. And we may have to crowdsource if people are correct or not. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think our name was going to be Dark Bill Loaf.
Scott and Mako, who are you guys?
Team Harpoon.
Team Harpoon. Okay. Scarlet Rhodey, Josh?
We are the Scarlet Winkers.
The Scarlet Winkers. Okay, great. So we're going to start with the bread team there, the dark whatevers. So you team 1, here we go. I'm going to spin the first wheel to tell us who's going.
Dark Loaf.
Dark
Loaf.
Dark Loaf.
It's like Celebrity
Dark Loaf.
Jeopardy, but everyone is Sean Connery.
Did Kelsey Grammer play that role too? Dark Loaf?
He did.
Is that a Kelsey Grammer? Okay.
All right. So round 1. Round 1. Each team is going to choose only one member who can do this, and you're going to go head to head, but it will also be timed. So you're going to have 30 seconds, but you're just going to be trying to, you're going against each other, okay? But on a timer. So who from the Dark Foam Loafs are going?
Do we have a topic?
Nope. It's
So
all
we just have
encounter
to-
stuff. It's like encounter
We just have
cards.
to send a champion?
Yeah. It's all encounter cards, so aspects and stuff.
All right.
you know, I heard that Bill's going first.
What's
I
in
heard
it?
that Bill's going first.
All right.
Okay.
Bill's going. Harpoons, who's going?
I'll go.
Maka.
Okay.
Damn
And Scarlet Winkers?
Brody's going.
Rhodey's going. Okay.
Okay.
All
Sure.
right.
You
Anchorman.
didn't say anything, so I was making an executive decision.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
we're here for it.
This is gonna be utter chaos as you start shouting things out because it'll be timed.
Oh,
30. We'll start with 30 seconds. So the
I'm
category.
sweating.
When I finish reading the category, the time will start. Okay.
And we just
And,
shout out answers?
You're gonna shout. You're just gonna shout your answers out because it's timed here. All right. And then
And how many
hopefully
answers?
5 per.
And so
category.
Maka, as he's shouting them out, is also scoring everyone else?
No,
This is
no. At
arbitrary,
the end,
Daniel.
when he'll just keep track.
Trust
of what
me,
team won
I
at the
will
end.
keep score properly.
No, I do. I totally do, Chris. I don't see how you have any.
No, he doesn't have to
conflict.
score this part. He has to just, in the end, keep track of who.
Can I see the
Oh,
rules
okay.
reference? The newest one, please, guys?
What does
Is this the
you mean?
1.8?
While I'm
Where the
scorekeeper,
heck
Is
is
there a-
mine?
Oh, jeez.
I am confused.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, are you ready? I'm
No.
re-rolling because
And there's
lost
actually
track of
5 answers, correct answers.
There's more than 5 correct answers. Okay.
Okay.
So the category are minions that have more than 2 traits. Go.
Killmonger.
Yes.
Radioactive Man.
Songbird.
Songbird, yes.
Belasco.
What?
Because I'm playing Magic.
More than 2 traits?
More
than 2 traits?
No Belasco.
Belasco has more than
Titania?
Baron Zemo.
Titania, yes.
Yes, boy, get him.
All right, that was 30 seconds. Is that not enough time? Whoever had the most.
No,
Here we
it's
go.
not.
No, that's plenty. It's,
Scarlet
it's
Road
plenty.
got-
It's pretty painful.
That was plenty of time. That was
I
Scarlet
do
Road
not
got
want to endure more
3.
than 30 seconds.
Our team won.
Scarlet
Road got
Yay.
We
Scarlet
won.
Road got 3.
Team Dark
Well, we
Loaf.
got that one out of the way quick.
Okay, so again, we're going to send 1 member from each team.
Okay.
And it's not time. The first team to hit 5 will win. No time limit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure you guys want me to do this?
Am I doing this, Rody? Or you doing this one again?
Oh, you can
I
do
think
this
it has
one.
to be you, Josh.
Okay.
I think it needs to be a different player this time. Yeah.
Does it though?
Okay.
Yeah, it does now. That's my arbitrary choice. Okay. All right, here we go. You're gonna lose out. All right. Who's coming for who's playing? What team? So it's Lexicon is playing and
me.
And Daniel and Josh. All right. The category are minions with 0 scheme.
The bird.
Thomas
Edison.
Edison.
The bird?
Oh, he has tons of scheme. A Hydra Bomber. Weapons
Aim
runner?
scientist.
Aim scientist, yes.
Yeah. Suck it.
We just played one. Blob.
Armored Guard.
No. Oh my God, James,
Guard,
why did you
yes.
send me here?
The
I'm so mad at James.
the
right
Kraken.
now.
Correct.
Atlas.
Kraken,
The
yes.
Kraken. Who's the Kraken?
No cheating.
Oh my God.
Goblin. The Goblin from Fantasy.
No.
Atlas.
Soccer has.
The troll from Fantasy.
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
You're not waiting your turn.
Something else. There's something else I played recently. Shield Troopers.
Yes, Shield Troopers.
Shield Troop. Oh my God.
I hear clicking. I shouldn't hear clicking. Scott's got.
Can I answer?
This is Chew.
No,
My God.
Can I answer?
0 scheme.
We just played it.
We
Somebody
just
else
talked
has
about
to
one
check. I
for
just did.
Daniel.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Yellow
literally just talked about that.
We just talked about it last week. One of
Well,
these guys.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Scorpion. The villain has 0 scheme.
Minions
Hydra
only.
Jet Troopers. Hydra Jet.
Yes. Hydrojet Trooper. Yes.
damn.
5 hours later.
The chick, the dude from Crazy
30
Gang
seconds.
with the Reaper, the
Harpoon.
Harpoon is one of them. Sorry, Harpoon is one of them.
Harpoon for
What?
the
I think you have 5.
Uh,
1, 2, 3. I think
Oh,
C3 for
God.
Tweedledee and
one more,
Tweedledum.
Scott. Tweedledope. Yes, I'll give it to you,
Tweedledum.
Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
dude, James, and Bill, I am so sorry. I don't
We just
Daniel,
talked
you're
about
doing
this.
better than
He's
me.
also a troll.
know.
Avalanche.
We just talked about it with Scarlet Rhodey last week. We recorded.
Oh my god, I want to say it so bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but
minion.
that was last week, 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Enthralled, the enthralled soldier.
No.
No,
No,
Uh,
no enthralled soldier.
God.
The AIM Jailer's also one.
The aim jailer is also one. Scott has hit 5.
Thank you, Scott, for putting me out of my flipping.
Well to
misery.
go. Well to
Scott
do.
looked
Scott.
I got 1.
I
get one.
would have only gotten that aim scientist, Daniel. Or
Yeah.
guard or
That
what, or
can't be
jailer or whatever.
possibly
I
true,
would
James.
not have got. Yes, I would not have gotten.
James,
another
you're just trying to make me feel better because it's the 300th
I promise.
episode.
Wasn't like all the Crazy Gang 0?
Yeah, I think all the Crazy Gang is 0. Correct.
They're
Queen of
all
Hearts
Son of a
is
bitch.
Tweedledope,
Yeah.
Executioner. Daniel, we
I
just
said
talked about.
executioner.
Who did we just talk about?
I got
No,
5.
you said a different word. You did not say the word executioner.
No, I said the
You
guy
said
with
like
the
the
scythe.
disintegrator or something weird like
The
that.
guy with the scythe.
He said like
I said-
Reaper.
The
like,
Reaper.
with the
That's not his
thingy.
name. Reaper
Oh,
is
my
a
dear
different
God,
character.
That's you.
That is
Oh,
Reaper is a
Lord, have
different
mercy.
character.
He's from the
But he-
MLF.
This is
He
a
accurately
travesty.
described him.
He did. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he
Thank
can
you.
have that
You-
point, but he doesn't. He still doesn't get 5. Scott.
Yeah, we still don't get.
Scarlet Rhodey. Which is the one Daniel should have gotten?
Oh my god, Ulik, the
Ulik.
troll
The troll
from the
We just-
War of the Realms.
Yes, we just the war. Of the Realms.
The War of the Realms.
All All right.
Sorry, guys.
Wasn't Pyro one?
Probably he's an
Was
idiot.
Pyro?
I think he might
Jolt's
have
in there, music, life-size decoy.
We just had one in our game
the
the other night.
T-Rex.
Did the
there's a
symbiote
bunch
scheme?
of-
You said
that makes
scheme,
sense.
right?
Oh my god, I should have thought of animals.
It was Blob, right?
Like T-Rex.
Yeah, all the animals. The pterosaur. Yeah.
Oh golly.
Not the giant apes though. They have a one scheme.
So much pressure.
They're practically humans.
James, Bill, I panicked. I'm sorry.
Dude, you did great.
All right, I'm rolling
No,
it.
I
I'm
didn't do-
rolling
I didn't
it.
do great.
You represented.
I represented. I didn't do great.
Your panic was audio gold. which is
Okay,
what
here we
counts.
go.
Oh, well, that's good.
Everyone from every team can participate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
But
wow.
it's timed.
Okay.
So
Oh boy.
whoever gets the most in
Oh boy.
the 30 seconds. Okay.
30 seconds again? Okay.
Yep.
No clicking.
Yeah, no clicking. I'll go 35 seconds. How about that?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to give you 5 extra seconds.
So
for this round.
benevolent.
Generous.
Again, it's minions. There are other categories, but minions who have the criminal trait. Go.
Oh my gosh.
Iron
Bomb
Spider,
Tombstone.
Iron Spider.
Hobgoblin, Iron Spider,
Sandman.
Sandman.
Spot.
Avalanche.
Electro.
Spot,
The Hood.
Hobgoblin.
Crossfire. Viper.
Horseman.
Killmonger.
Hyde.
Executioner.
Mr. Hyde.
Zemo.
Common criminal.
Taskmaster. Baron Mordo.
Pirate Lackey.
Baron Mordo is not a criminal.
Lucia Von Bad.
That's it. Your team's out, Bill. Your team's out.
Space
You gotta
Pirate.
run.
White
He could be.
White Rabbit.
Lucia
Speed
Von
Demon.
Bad.
Shocker.
Madam
Boomerang.
Masker
All
criminal.
right, time.
Beetle.
I'm gonna give every team gets 3 points.
Well, that was such an easy round to score. I don't know why you don't.
Just chaos. So you're gonna choose one team member, and we're gonna do the flip flop. We're gonna do the one person, one person, one person, one person, one person, one person, like that, like one at a time. And once you can't guess, you're out.
James.
And when I go and inevitably
Push.
say something that's not correct, are you out for not correct as well, or no? It just goes to the next person.
I think you're out. I think you should be out if you say something not
Yeah, I
correct.
think
You'll be out this time around.
All right, so James has got to go.
Rhodey, you're our anchor. You start us off. Or
Oh,
let me start
awesome.
us off. You be our anchor. You be the backup. Because I think if we're going to be third, I have the higher chance of getting something when the pool is larger.
that is fair. Yeah.
Look at me.
I'll start us off.
Okay. All right, this is
Well,
gonna be
that
it.
logic, I should go first, fellas.
300 issues of Minions.
All right, this is an attachment category.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy,
Josh, you're good at
attachments
that one.
that go on a hero or ally. So these are encounter card attachments that go on a hero or an ally, and we're gonna start with the Harpoon team because they're in the lead.
Wrapped in metal.
Correct.
Isn't that an upgrade?
Nope. Well, it may also be, but it is an attachment because of Magneto. Yes.
Mm.
All right. The bread team at the top there, Pumpernickels, whatever your name is.
Oh god, I
You
feel like
should get
Scott
this
and I
one
called
easy
it. Yeah, well,
from-
but we used the wrong name in the song, and now I can't always remember. It's the inhibitor color. but
Correct.
It's
Yep.
okay.
It
Good.
is
it's
an
called that.
inhibitor color. Yep.
Okay.
All right. And now we're doing Scarlet Rhodey because we're going to go that way. We're going up the list.
Enthralled.
Enthralled. Is it called
how about-
Enthralled?
Oh, it's called Seduced, isn't it?
I don't see an attachment called
There's no-
Enthralled.
yeah.
I tricked you.
I have
You
no.
didn't know it either. So
Seduced him.
Wow, that's amazing.
Enthralled is not an attachment name.
That
Well
is
done.
brutal. That's incredible work by Scott there. Wow.
All
Brilliant.
tied up.
Correct.
Guys, I don't.
Darcy.
Oh,
also, it's called something else. Are we out?
Well,
Wait, are we
No.
both out, or is just Josh out?
just Josh is out. We'll do that. A new player on each team. How about that? Well, let's keep going.
Oh
So
my
Darcy did the
goodness.
first one. So
Okay.
Daniel, your turn. And then when your
What?
team is out, your team is out. Yeah. Darcy
it's
went
Bill's-
once. He's
It's
still
actually
in.
Bill's turn.
Bill's
It's
turn.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this.
Team of three has an unfair advantage.
But they have
Uh,
Daniel. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have me.
All right, Bill.
Webbed up.
Correct.
There's a webbed up attachment.
It's also in symbiotic strength modular set.
How-
It is an attachment. Yes.
Oh my god! I just thought
I
of
think-
one. Holy Is it my turn?
Not yet.
No. It's it's
Just
the
you wait.
Scarlet's team.
Beguiled.
That's the name of the attachment. Beguiled.
I guess. It's weird. It doesn't show
That's
up on
right,
the list.
right?
But it's got to be right?
Isn't that the one in which
Yeah, it gets put onto
Enchantress.
Enchantress has beguiled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, but it doesn't show up on the list. That's so weird. Okay.
Oh, weird. That is weird.
We'll go with it. We'll go
that
with
one
it.
is
I think you're
really
right.
one.
It's you know what I think he's
I know
out.
I'm
If it's
right.
not on the list, it means it's
Yeah.
out. Even if he's right,
What? Where
which
is
means
this
that we
list?
won.
The arbitrary list. We got to get rid of him.
Yeah, I think we won.
Steve, is it
Attach
my
an
turn?
ally.
Can I
No, it
go?
goes on. He's correct. It goes. He's fine. Moving on. Next one up.
All right. It's me, right?
But
It's me?
once it goes on the ally,
Oh.
are they then not a minion? So you know.
Oh, shut the hell up, Richie.
I don't know. No, it's
Oh,
it's
God.
Harpoon's other member.
Steve,
Harpoon's
I'm
other
ready
member.
for my turn.
Okay, it's not your turn.
Make his
Harpoon's
turn.
other member.
Let's see
Mika takes
here.
the
I was
one
thinking
thing
Power
I know I'm
Stone.
gonna be so pissed. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Power Stone can go on. Doesn't start on, but it can go on a hero. Correct.
Wait, I thought it had to go on a minion.
I thought
What
it was.
is the Power Stone an attachment? Yep. No, it can be attached to the hero or an ally. You're good.
Can I take
Daniel,
my damn
your
turn
turn.
before I forget?
Yep. What is it?
All right. I am going to say from a modular from the olden times, The Accused.
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay. Josh.
And then Bill and James, you're on your own.
Did Josh out? Did Josh get?
I thought I was out. I got
Josh
one.
Is out. Josh is out. Scarlet Road.
I got one.
Right. Do I know any more of these attachments that are really annoying?
They go on a hero or an
that
ally.
goes on.
Yes.
The hell is the name of the one that goes on Gamora?
Star-Lord?
There is one.
I
the
mean,
Nebula.
he
No,
goes
it's a
on
set.
Oh.
It goes on her.
Wow. We're a family show.
Wow.
Chris.
It's
We're a family
it's
show.
like
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh
now.
boy, I'd expect that
Okay.
from Josh, but not from Chris. Oh,
Am I
my
up?
goodness.
I didn't say that.
Pick one. Your time is. You got 15 seconds.
Wow.
Read your
Wow.
messages.
Arbitrary.
Read your messages,
Uh,
Sammy.
Is that Snitches Get Stitched? That's not one.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, Snitches Get Stitches? Is that really one?
I don't think
Yes.
that's really one.
From Venom,
It's not
right?
an attachment, is it?
Google it. Google it.
It's from the Sinmo campaign, right?
Attached.
Yes.
Oh, it's a campaign card. Okay.
Oh,
All right. You're
all
good.
right.
All right. Next one
Oh,
up.
me?
Who's next? Mika?
Me now, it's Wrapped in
Nice.
Chains.
Yeah.
Wrapped in Chains.
Oh my
What
God.
the hell is wrapped in chains?
Steve is doing well. So Bill, you're up.
That sounds way too kinky for this family show.
Frozen.
Does
Yep,
that go
Frozen.
into?
Yep. We just had that card.
Who
come out.
are you
Correct.
people that know all these cards?
We just played it.
Yeah, we just added that one the other day.
Wait, Frozen is one?
Let it go.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Okay.
I think it is.
There's a Frozen attachment?
There's Frozen. Yep. It's just called Frozen. It's from Frost Giants.
Yeah.
It was on my character the entire
Oh.
game. Yep. All right. Speed round. 10 seconds a person. All right.
Oh my
Scarlet Road.
God.
Go.
Poolized. Poolized? Poolized?
Realized.
Correct.
Poolized?
What does that even
Okay.
mean?
I'm going to
Scott?
go with media
It's from the
coverage.
Deadpool.
One of my favorites from the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yep.
Ugh.
James.
I'm out, guys.
Bill. No, he went. Daniel.
Me?
Well, me?
Yeah. 10 seconds.
I got 10 seconds? And this is something that goes on people. Okay.
5 seconds.
Keep delaying.
4
Deflecting
seconds.
on the attack. Deflect.
3
deflect.
seconds.
You've got 3 seconds. Steve.
2 seconds. Oh, I have 3
Indebted.
seconds.
Indebted.
What? No.
In,
What?
No.
in Arkham
No.
Horror, there is.
There's no
No.
indebted?
No.
There is, right? I was thinking
Yeah.
there
Does it go on a hero?
Yeah, that makes
All right. Who's left? We have Chris. Yeah, we have Chris. The entire Harpoon
Chris.
team. Scarlet Roadie. The entire Harpoon team and Bill.
Hmm.
Anybody have anything
I
left?
got
What do you got? What do you got?
Love
guys?
concoction.
Oh my God, there's a lot of those. Oh my God.
Escape Mutant.
Obedience Potion from the
Love concoction,
collector.
correct. Correct.
Poison.
Alluring Call.
Poison, yes.
Alluring call.
What was that?
Uh,
Alluring Call, yep.
box.
I think-
something box.
Kiss of
Inconspic-
Temptation.
Inconspicuous
Something box, you're out, Bill.
Ah,
I think we're gonna give it to Scarlet Roadie.
Oh, inconspicuous box.
That's is that a
Is that a
I can't.
yeah. All right, we're gonna call
I
that.
know what it
Was
is.
it
That
not?
could have gone on for
Well,
two.
that's-
Who won?
that's a nemesis.
Well, all right. Well, I think that game is over.
I'm pretty sure it's. I'm sure.
Let me look.
Okay, well then, guys. Happy
I think
300.
Steve
Bye.
won.
James and I have won that.
Steve
one.
won. The listeners won.
I think you're
I
right.
didn't win,
I think
that's for
that we
sure.
got 300 points, which is the end of the podcast. Congrats, guys.
Yes, 300 points.
I mean, as
Yay.
scorekeeper, I'm pretty sure that my team won.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll have to
you're
check
all
the show
laughing about keeping track of time and scores now, are we?
We had like 3 more left.
Yeah. All right. That was a tougher game.
300 episodes! Congrats, boys! How'd you like to run on the Mojo Radio Network? You've got the faces for it! All purchase and worship belong exclusively to Mojo.
Steve, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So this got a little heated and a little argument. So we got 300 episodes. There has to be some things that you guys ran into. I don't know whether it was a villain, a scenario, or maybe a word that could, that just caused everybody to just lose it. Just arguments, unhappy feelings, cats living with dogs, mass hysteria, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, let me think about this while Daniel answers.
Well, there you go, Steve. I've literally never been more angry in my life of many decades of life about the while thing on that flippin' card.
Yeah, that was pretty tough.
Yeah.
That's been an interesting
it made
conversation.
It made me hate Steve, which I've never done. But I hated Steve. It's just like Steve went well, I'm going to go to the rule book, and I'm just like, I'm done with you at the rule book. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Language. I was
He went to the designer. He went to the designer.
And then
Tony was on the show.
I know, and I attacked him. I wanted to be meaner than I want. Like, you design a game or whatever, you should at least know basic grammar. I was so mad about that, as you can tell. So like,
I'm so in love with you, just platonically.
You should be in love with me in all ways, but like,
yeah, I mean, I understand what the rules are.
It's so infuriating that like they change what while means. Like I get the whole you put a status card on you while it's there, but like then the status card goes away when they're gone. It's
Shame
not
on you,
while
Micah.
anymore.
Shame on you.
I don't understand.
Preach, brother. Preach.
It's infuriating, and the rules lawyers, those who read the reference guide or whatever, they are wrong about just basic language. I wish Mike was here still, because
well, Daniel,
wrong.
They changed they had to have changed the wording on the stun net attachment in the Black Widow set, that now it says attached character cannot attack. I bet you before it said while stun net is attached to a character, they are stunned. I guarantee you it said that. And then we argued about it with Tony, and they changed the wording.
Well,
thank you, Daniel.
I hope we've had a positive
victory
effect on the world.
Yeah, I think so. I think you had a victory there.
Because I've never been so mad about just.
Is there? I understand what the rules are. Is there anybody that disagrees with Daniel here? I mean, we all agree that they're wrong. I don't care what the rules say.
No, I feel like there's some stinky. I feel like there's some stinky asses out there who just disagree on principle.
I can disagree with Daniel. I
disagree with Daniel as well.
Yeah.
No, but you disagree as a rule set. You don't disagree with language.
I don't disagree with the rule set.
I guess, but I feel like language is fluid and open to interpretation based on the context it's presented in, and in the context of the game, it
Josh, I think that's true where you live.
Wow.
We taking swings? This is what we're doing now, big man? Got your big boy pants on? Huh?
You know what my favorite part of the podcast is when Daniel starts, dumping on smaller communities in America.
Oh my God.
And goes off on them. That's
wow.
My favorite part.
Wow, James.
Here we go again.
Boy, we're not going to make it to 301.
Here we go again.
To Josh.
Game over.
He just can't help himself, guys. He is doing it again.
Wow, you're presaging another question down the list here.
Yeah. So, what are the political opinions of the?
I want to point out that I'm literally sitting here eating popcorn that I'm pretty sure my husband left out for me for when I came home from my work event while you were all fighting. It's perfect. Thank you.
No one's fighting, Chris. We're
So
not
why?
fighting.
So while
I'm
we're
fighting.
fighting, you're
I
eating
am
popcorn.
fighting.
I've got it.
Yes. And he might be eating the popcorn after.
But if
we're
they were
done
fighting
as
before he
well.
started eating the popcorn, it's not while anymore. Right. So
It wasn't wild. Yeah.
read the rules.
So anyway, I don't even know how this started. I know Steve set
Which
me up
ones?
to have this.
No, Chris asked the question. Make
I mean, to be fair, I kind of t-balled this
yeah,
one
he
up.
set us
Yeah.
up with that. I don't think behind the scenes or anything else we had any other arguments.
Was that
or
legit?
issues.
You were really
And
mad?
even still, this was more of a
You were.
No.
not with each
I was
other.
like,
or
he's doing
anything
real
like
good
that.
at being John.
I remember an argument about I think it was Rush about musical tastes, and I think
Oh,
Rush
yeah,
versus
yeah.
Britney
Yeah, yes,
Spears.
No, Steve is mad at me because I think Queen is the worst
Are you-
band
Oh,
ever.
Are you
that was
fucking
way
kidding me
more-
right
And
now?
if you
Oh, so also you're homophobic. With Scarlett Rhodey in here, you're being like that. Not only did you take a shot at my people, and then you throw that out. Really?
I'm sorry. I just want to ride my bicycle. Forgive me.
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
throwing
Not
hands
Greatest
on
lyrics-
marginalized
Greatest
groups in
lyricists
America,
of
huh?
all time. Queen. Yeah, they're
We
awesome.
are the champions.
Never
We are the
mind.
Marvel
How dare
champions.
you?
Keep going, Steve. Steve, get this show back on track.
Congratulations to Critical Encounters on 300 issues. This is Tony Fanchi, lead game designer for Marvel Champions, here to thank the Critical Encounters team for proving that civilians should fear no evil.
all right. Are there any other questions that are useful or that we need to answer that we haven't?
All right, so you've done 300 episodes.
Mhm.
You've gotten bigger than you ever thought you were, right? You've got, I mean, that's morons.
Is that a
already here
comment on my weight?
worshiping you.
Honestly, baby, it's not mine.
There are a lot of listeners in
It's not my
Chile.
bag, baby.
Yeah, you got a lot of people that tune in weekly to hear the tomfoolery of the show, and it's a nerd community, right? And we nerds are pretty opinionated sometimes, right? So how has getting feedback from the community on the show and on the topics discussed on the show, whether they be the encounter sets or otherwise, how has that shaped the podcast? How has that allowed you guys to evolve the content of the show? And was there ever a piece of fan feedback that just completely hit you off guard or caught you in a way that wasn't just something you could shake off, or that changed the way you approached your character on the show?
I like that you say our character. Steve, can I answer this one?
Please do.
All right. So like, the character that we like, I guess we do have certain personas on the show. I'm the uninformed everyman or whatever, but there are, on occasion, I'm also myself. And when I think about a piece of feedback that could like changed how I do things here, I spent a real long time writing my portion for the episode on the dystopian nightmare modular set. And it got political, and I said some things, and I was talking about how I felt like maybe we were currently living in a dystopian. And Steve got a lot of feedback. And I say Steve because he's the one who reads our email, like, because it comes to him. And Steve got a lot of feedback about that. And I was surprised that people were actually listening to those opinions, but also that I think in a weird way, this community feels like a bubble. It feels like a safe space of certain, I don't know, like kind of progressive lens of viewing the world that we're living in currently. And like, it's good to be reminded that that's not actually true, that our listeners are not of a single spectrum. So I was really surprised by some kind of constructive and also some hurtful and negative feedback that I got from that Dystopian Nightmare show. And I did change how I came at other scripts, and I reached out to certain listeners. I changed the way that I felt that I could be myself a little bit in the show, in that for a while I felt tender and that I couldn't be myself. Because a lot of the negative feedback was basically, I want to listen to this because it's about a game I love. I'm not here to listen to you spout political stuff, even though we have always said that we are people first with ideas and thoughts, and but I was really taken aback by that, and I gave myself a second to pause, and that was the thing that most changed how I do this show and view it. In terms of like listener community, like, so listener community has shaped that, but also the biggest shaping of this podcast from what listeners have brought is the proof is right here on the cast tonight. When we think about the people who are sharing our 300th episode with us, those are folks that started as listener community and became our great friends and our lovely minions, and they're people that we love to spend time with week after week, who do lore, who give so much of themselves to this podcast. I am so grateful to, I mean, like, who do we got here? We got Bill, we got Darcy, we got Lexicon, we got Chris, Megan, we got Scarlett Rhodey, we got Josh. Like, you guys are amazing, and thank you so much for doing what you do for us and with us, more with us than for us. So thank you for being here.
Yes, I second that. Thank you.
I wish my wife thanked me the way you
thank
thank
you
me.
for letting us be part of that, because I think the fact that you two and Mike like were so open to whenever other folks were like, "Hey," or like me being like, "That's not the right lore," and so actually, let me push up my glasses right here.
The biggest actually moment of all
time. I know.
podcasts.
I'm embarrassed by it. Don't
Yes.
worry. But
You shouldn't be.
I think that speaks to you two as well, as being willing to like welcome so many voices and folks in. And that's lovely as well.
And generally speaking, you guys are both putting yourselves out there every week that you're doing the show. Every week that you edit it, every week that there's a script, every week that you risk bringing some of us on, maybe some of us more than others.
Kiss my ass.
We're looking at
Gosh.
you, Bill.
Obviously.
Who are we looking at? Yeah, we're looking at Bill.
Come on, Bill. Come on.
You,
Oh man.
you and your risque language.
I am looking in a stone cold mirror. But beyond that, it is no joke, because you guys are putting yourselves out there to criticism every single week. And I know I've said it to you before, Daniel, as well, but in front of everyone, I would like to say again that you've also shared more personal things from your life as well on the show, things that you're struggling with, difficulties that you have. The fact that it's transformed from being what's on your mind tonight, maybe with Mustafa, to you, and to that becoming, because that's one of the things that people love saying that when they first come onto the show, right? We talked about the things that I remember the first time I got to ask it. It's like, oh, I feel so special coming on and asking that question. Again, in this niche, just like Josh was saying, in this niche podcast, in this niche perspective on the game, in a niche community. And yet now I'm excited for this niche question running joke within it that's not a running joke, because we do often get what's actually on your mind, as well as yours, Steve, as well. So really, thank you to both of you, because you obviously you guys literally make the show, but it is no joke. Things don't make it to 300 if it doesn't have people that we want to listen to and hear from, and frankly love. Like, we tune in because we love listening to you guys and spending time with you guys.
Yeah, thank you, James.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy that people do it, but I'm glad for it. I'm glad you guys are here doing it with us.
Should we do we
all
kiss
thankful.
now?
Yes.
Yeah, group hug.
I know earlier when you guys were talking, and you were talking about like Daniel kind of feeling like you don't know enough about the history of Marvel in order to be able to get on here and talk, and you feel like you had to do a lot of extra. But basically, you guys were, with all your different personalities, particularly early on, you were just mirroring the community. I mean, there's a lot of people who play the game that are in the same boat that you're in, so they don't feel so bad that they don't know everything. That's why we tune in, is to learn more. We're learning as you're learning, and that's what makes it fun, is that it's just a couple of genuine guys just talking about what they like, friends first, and then the game along with it. So that's the appeal for me, and I'm sure that's what the appeal is for almost everybody here, right?
The only shame is that we did lose Mustafa so early on, because there are not enough people that are really going hard on soliloquies out there in the world. There's not enough big monologue people. At least I don't see them day to day. We need more big monologue people, you know?
Yeah.
Like really evil monologues. Yeah.
Can I just say what almost made me not listen to this show anymore?
Wow.
Sorry.
Almost made you not listen.
Almost made
Wait,
me
can
stop
you
listening.
start? Say that again, Josh. I think I missed the first part.
I said, can I just say there was a moment when I first stumbled upon the show, when I was getting into Marvel Champions and I was looking for extra content to listen to them. I make a lot of long drives, not only for work, but for my kids and just life. And so I listen to a lot of podcasts. And so when I'm into something, I find podcasts for it and I consume that content. And so I was listening to a lot of stuff and I found Critical Encounters. And it was early on, and I turned on an episode, one of the early episodes, is when Mustafa was still on the show. And there was one episode that I turned on. It was before you guys had decent recording equipment, and it was I don't know what it was, but it was Mustafa going into one of his rants, and then it cut from his rant, and it was like 45 seconds to like 4 minutes, or so. It felt like half the episode of an excerpt from, I don't know what show it was, TV show, but it was just like 3 minutes of no podcast chat, nobody talking about anything. It was just
This is a way too long a sample.
and I think it was like from Army of Darkness or something like from. And I love that movie, but I was listening to it and I was like, when the are these guys going to talk?
Steve, you have such a high tolerance for long audio samples. It's like every time you pull out the calculator and it plays through every time, and every time 10 seconds into, I'm like, oh my god, I've still got to listen to this for another 2 minutes before he tells me what's next.
I want to see how long can I force you guys to listen to some ridiculous thing.
What a villain.
What is the limit for
Quite
people
the
villain?
My favorite sound thing, Steve's, is like the ticker tape sound of like calculating.
Exactly, the calculator ticker tape.
The one I'm going to put right here.
James, you are so right on that. It is like
it's forever long.
And sometimes like I think he did that for 47 seconds. Holy shit.
So Steve, that's why you let me ramble on about harpoons for so long. You just wanted to see how long you could force people to listen to
That's
nonsense.
right, Chris. That's right.
I'm just a lab rat to you. Okay.
The only thing that brought me back to the podcast was that the other available podcasts were almost unlistenable.
Strong words.
What I was listening to, and I don't mean that in a bad, because I love all I love all the community, but just some of the delays and the stops in when they would speak, it was just a lot of dead air, and I'm like, I can't do this, and they all got better, they're all great,
Or they
all have validity, but I came back and I got into some episodes that weren't that, and I was like, oh okay, and then I heard Zola. And then I was like, okay, well, if you know what, I want to spend my life with this beautiful siren that I can hear.
I mean, I mentioned it before with like the Mojo TV show. Now the intro to the TV episode is like 9 minutes long or something.
So long.
It's ridiculous. It's so long because every show is in there from the previous shows. And I mean, at one point somebody said like, we should bow. I think Darcy says we should bow our heads for 3 minutes of silence for all the lost minions, and I'm prepared to put 3 minutes of silence in this show to play the gig. You know, to do whatever the stupid shtick is. I'm ready to do it. So, yeah, thanks for sticking through that stuff.
I just remember.
Can you imagine if Josh didn't? Josh, if you didn't, well,
I know. I'm so
we
glad
would never know you.
First off, you got to thank Nathan Varney. Shout out to Nathan who's going to listen to this episode. You have to thank him for me ever reaching out to Steve, because I was very nervous about reaching out to anybody about anything else. And he on our show with him at the end of on the Hills Have Nerds episode with Nathan talking about friendly local game stores. At the end of it, we were getting ready to close out, and Nathan just out of nowhere goes, "If you don't like the show, tell your friends. If you like the if you like the show, tell your friends. If you don't like the show, tell your enemies. You should do that." And I'm like, "Nathan, that's not ours. We can't say that." And he had already said it, and we weren't savvy enough to edit it out. So I was like, "All right, well, I'm just going to message these guys and let them know just in case someone stumbles across these 5 idiot hillbillies talking about toys." And here's
We're
his thing.
sitting
at the end,
right
I was gonna
here.
let him know.
Come on, dude.
And then after that, Steve was like, "Yeah, come on," and has regretted it ever since.
Yeah. Well, to go back and have a second, one of my pet peeves is listening to a show and they'll say,
They don't.
"We'll edit this," and then they don't. Or they'll say, "Oh, we should put in a sound effect here," and then they don't. I hate that. Just do it. Just do it. Follow through. It's about follow through and persistence, and that's how we made it to 300 shows.
No.
300, more than 300 shows.
No, Steve.
300 regular shows.
No, Steve, that's how you made it.
This is very. It is no joke. The amount of hours of your life that you've sacrificed.
I am not putting in sound effects, Steve.
We need gotta have the sound effects. Gotta have the sound
Well,
effects.
yeah, I mean, according to your official IMDb page that I just found, you have 363 episodes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
all
that's
those
true.
Crap.
all those 0.5s, the 30 of them that one villain miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a question. I got a genuine question, like an actual
Okay.
question for you.
I'm sorry, is it on the script or no?
It is not. I don't think it is.
It's fine.
I
You
don't-
can
I
ask
don't
it.
think
Answer
approved.
this. Yeah.
We're not prepared. We're not prepared for not approved questions. All right.
To go through our.
Have your
it didn't get
how have your loved ones received the amount of time that you have put into this endeavor? Like, how have your wives reacted? What do your children think?
Go get them.
Okay, so it definitely has come up. Like, "Oh, you're going to record again?" I had one of my kids say to my wife, "I think Dad loves the podcast more than he loves us," which is not true. But then my 12-year-old came with me to MCDC and we play Marvel Champions. Like, he's into it. He's been on the show a few times.
That's a great point.
But I think because our recording time in our house is basically bedtime, for everyone else, it hasn't really been an issue. It hasn't come up too much.
So your wife's never been like, "Are you coming to bed, honey?" And you're like, "No, I gotta go record Critical."
I mean, it has come up like that. Yes, sure. But in general, the group just, the family just knows, "Oh, Wednesday, Dad's gonna be in the basement hiding with his nerd friends."
If it wasn't for this podcast, Steve had 6 more kids.
Once I moved the locations, yeah, we'd have a whole little army of minions. I used to record up in like the living room where the main computer is. And then I would be like, "Okay, I'm on the air. Everyone has to be quiet." And then my wife worked nights and she'd like walk in at 9:45 in the middle of a show and be dropping her stuff and talking. And like, I'd be like, "You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet." And none of that went over well. Once I moved to the basement.
That was actually really funny in the early days for me.
Yeah.
To hear
Well,
Steve negotiate that.
Can you not do the dishes right now?
Like, really, we have to load the dishwasher now?
Now it's 10 o'clock at night. What are we doing? Yeah.
So
Dad's doing his important stuff.
But yeah, now that I'm down in the basement, they don't care. Whatever. So
now, some of my family has appeared on the podcast. Both they knew it and they didn't. Elsa has done some voices, I think, in certain things. But they also know that, like, all right, it's Wednesday at 9. Our father disappears. and we'll never see him again, and we can't bother him.
Yeah.
He's got his special time.
Daddy goes to his magic room with his magic
his villain lair. Yeah.
Lair. So yeah, it's I don't know. I've been gaming so long and being in this office doing these things that for sure my wife doesn't care much. But like the kids are now old enough where they sometimes want to actually spend time with me and are a little disappointed that it's Wednesday, but it's Wednesday. Wednesday's sacred. So
right.
Sorry, child who wants my attention. you are a second fiddle.
You hear that, listeners? You're more important to Daniel than his children.
That's right. That is basically what I just said.
Yeah.
Right, we've made it to 300. It's been a big journey to get to 300. You've had different hosts. You've brought us a bunch of, I don't know what to call us at this point, on for different episodes as well. You've done MCMs. Like, what are you expecting for the next 100? I feel like the show's has had such a journey and an arc. Is there anything you're looking forward to or hoping kind of becomes within the next 100 or next 300 episodes? Maybe we're going for 600.
Daniel and I are switching jobs. So,
yeah, I'm going to edit from here on out.
Nice knowing you.
This is the last episode I'm listening to.
Yeah. Well, this is the last episode that it'll be. Yeah.
I mean, I want to keep having developers on. I want to keep having you guys on. Hopefully we can find some funny skits. We're open to suggestions from folks. And as long as there are modular sets and villains we haven't talked about, I think we're good, right? I hope, I'm in it for the long haul here.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, like my hopes for the show is that the game continues, right? We always talk about this game is dead or whatever.
Game is dead.
So, like, there's really no reason to end it. I mean, like, there's going to be stuff in our personal lives that show up that could change our relationship to the show or whatever, obviously. But like, Steve, you said one thing just now that I hope you all are in it, and that is the thing that I think most is that moving forward, I would love just more community, more varied people coming on the show and just sharing their love of the game, their love of the lore, teaching us stuff. Like you elite minions, you show up, you give me lore, and you teach me something every time you're on. And I suddenly have a worldview and a thing I never knew before. And that is awesome to me. Like, I just learn on this show. And I want more of that in the next 100 or 300. I don't know about you, Steve, but yeah, the more people we can have on teaching me things, the better.
Yeah. We have a special guest for 301 already lined up. So
what?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah. I'm not going to say. People
Oh
have
my
to tune
God.
in.
It's so special. We can't even share it.
Do you ever worry, and it seems like it's not the case, that once you've gotten the Fantasy Flight people on, you've gotten the people who have skin in the game, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, they have this public persona about them, that you have to be more curated in how the show presents itself so as to entice them. Have you ever gotten any feedback from them where it's like, we'd be on but we don't like that thing or this thing?
I absolutely attempt to curate it based on the relationship we have with FFG. We, like I said, way back, in order to have them on, there are some hoops to jump through, which are totally fine, right? That's the way it's got to be.
As it should be. Yep.
We want to be family friendly, right? Like, we don't.
And then Josh comes on.
We don't curse. We don't make the sexual innuendos and those sort of things, right? They have rules for showing preview cards, and we have been receiving preview cards since, I don't know, what was our first spoiler? Was issue 15.
It was early on, yeah.
Hulk's Nemesis, right?
I still don't know how we were able to score that. Yeah.
Right.
It was
Episode, yeah, I'm looking back. Episode 15 was our first preview card, and we've been getting them all along. And they've been gracious to come on, and we want to make sure that we are presenting a fun show, positive. We are positive on the game, so the podcast is positive. We don't love every single thing all the time. You can't, right? We definitely, while we are the villains, we are still trying to be nice people, decent human beings, positive influence in the world, shape the humanity here. So there is definitely some of that. Our game, we have a Twitch gameplay thing, and we follow pretty specific rules that other folks don't follow. And those are self-imposed so that we can stay
in the
good side, the good graces of FFG. Yeah. So yeah, and that has gotten us Daniel and I have gone to Caleb's house for a barbecue, and things along those lines, right? Like there's
Yeah.
more to the relationship there than just these guys come on and we grill them about questions and why didn't you make this game? Or why is this word like this? Like stuff like that. So there's more to it than that too, right? So,
But I mean, our big thing is we love the game and we want to be positive about it.
Yeah.
Which another thing, Steve, I think you forgot to mention way back in this episode is that yes, there were 1,000 podcasts about this game, but like some of the major ones were like negative all the time.
oh yeah.
And it's like it's like let's make a podcast about hating on this game. And why would
Like,
you do that? Why would you do that? And so while there was 1,000 games about or 1,000 podcasts about the cards and the mechanics and stuff, yes, it was genius to go the villain route, Steve. But it was also your intended vision has always been we love the game, we're positive about it, and that's the thing that matters. So even when we score a modular a C plus, right? That's not the be all end all. It's not an awful grade, right? It's like we can still grade something low and be positive about the overall experience of this game, right?
Right.
And
that could be the
and that
sequels
was
could be
always
simply difficulty, right? Not
Yeah.
necessarily theme or fun or
Or
whatever.
what- yeah. Well, however we rated it, but like our mantra has always been we love the game and we are going to be positive about it all the time. And I think we've kept up with that.
Like I said, C is not even low, right? I think that's.
I mean, it's passing. Yeah.
Right.
We've
I mean,
only had a
but
few
a C
real
is.
duds.
I was happy with that.
Sure.
Like that, there's this movement in the rating world of if it's not 5 stars, like 5 stars has to be average. You know, like an A has to be average. You get what I'm saying? You know, if you're not rating something the maximum you can rate it, then you hate it. And that's not the case. Something can be middling with it's something as broad as Marvel Champions. It can be, this is a mid-ranked set, and it can still be a good set. There has to be, for something to be great, something has to be okay.
For there to be heroes, there must be villains.
Yes.
Well,
and for us, it has always been, and they're all great because it's part of this game we love. So that's been meaningful. That's been our kind of marching orders since we began.
And that's really shined throughout the 300 episodes. Because, yeah, I know I listened to a lot of the earlier ones, and they turned me off so quickly just because it was, oh, it's too easy. This is terrible. I don't like this. This is awful. When are you going to get this? No, it's a fun game. Enjoy yourself, and don't be afraid to let people know you enjoy something.
Well, and then the next show they'd be like, "It's too hard. I don't like it."
I do think the positive
that's funny.
vibe and family friendly element is a strong brand for, despite the fact that it is the villains. Like, obviously, this podcast, its brand is we are the villains, but we are the villains who are family friendly and generally positive about the cards in the game. It creates a vibe that brings people in and it generally pulls us forwards and upwards. And that's what we want in our lives usually when we're engaging with media. I think it has enabled the longevity to maintain momentum because of those things. I think that's a big part of what keeps it
Critical
moving.
Encounters. This is Kate Morgan, your friendly neighborhood game design manager for Marvel Champions. Wishing you happy 300 episodes. You're almost as old as the High Evolutionary at this point. So here's to 300 more.
Let's keep this show moving. Shall we do a little little game? Okay.
Yeah.
This is a simple one.
A simple. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna feel worse about
like
this.
I'm being set up.
This is an individual. This is set up. This is we're choosing sides here. Okay, we're in a civil war.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna choose sides based on your response to this, and that's it. We're not really we're not keeping score or anything like that. Okay. So this is this or that. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
gonna give you two options, and you'll say which one you prefer. I don't know. You can decide either based on your hero perspective, your villain perspective, whatever perspective you want, this or that, and then we'll just see what side sort of has more, I guess. It's more just an in-depth look here, less than.
So
we're not
how are we
gonna
going to give our answers?
I'll say the thing, and then we'll
Top to
just
bottom.
run down the list. How about that? So
Okay, great.
okay, so we'll start real easy. Okay.
Sure.
Stun or confuse. Got it?
Okay.
Easy. So Bill.
Confuse.
Confused.
Confused.
Confuse.
I also picked confuse.
I'm the only stun. I prefer stun. I want to
Okay.
stay up.
You would.
I want to
You
stay in
would.
hero form.
So, okay.
I will be a man on an island. I don't care. Screw you guys.
What's up?
Well, wait, what
So
do you mean by staying in hero form?
I mean, you don't have to flip
Because
the
if you're
alter ego if
stunned,
you're
then you're not
confused.
getting damaged.
Yeah.
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 So you can,
Well,
you
stay
can
up.
stay up and
Because
not
I'm
take
a
another
rush
punch.
player, so I'm like, fine, confuse me.
So you
Whatever.
stun.
But also,
I just-
if
I'm
you
an
are
ally.
confused,
Oh,
it's
that
both
we're
you
getting?
are confused or you are confusing the
You
villain.
can answer
Oh.
it. You can answer it either way.
Let's take it
Yeah.
from the point of
Oh.
view of a player playing the game. For
Yeah,
this,
that's what I took it.
we'll look at if we're a hero and we're sat down to play the game. What do you prefer?
Oh, that's
So
what.
then
That's
at,
how I
at,
took
at
it.
that point,
Okay.
the question becomes: do you prefer being confused or do you prefer dishing out a confuse?
Yeah. This is a bad
Oh,
question.
yeah, 'cause that's
I don't
yeah,
like this
so-
game.
It
A
does-
villain would prefer
I
stunning.
loved everyone answers, and it kept things moving. It was great. Carry on, Steve.
Okay,
Beautiful.
guard or patrol? Which one?
This is from the hero perspective.
Yeah, as a player, from the hero's
What-
perspective. Okay, we'll do that.
What do we prefer to deal with?
Yeah, what do you prefer to deal with?
Guard.
Guard.
I'm actually going to say patrol.
Oh,
Gotta
patrol.
go with guard.
I would also say patrol.
Yeah. Yeah. Patrol. 100% of the time, I'd rather have a patrol minion out.
So all of you patrollers,
still hit
why is that?
Because I'm a
Because
rush player.
there's like
but
three
guard is in
people
my
that have
way.
it. So
I still have to pull out the rules to remind myself what it means, and I
You
like
can
that.
you can still remove threat from the main scheme, but you cannot thwart the
Yeah.
main scheme with patrol. So it's a little less bad than like crisis. Crisis is a little worse.
I just
Guard
guard minions
gets-
are in my way.
Guard gets
That's all.
finicky when you're dealing like spread
Mhm.
simultaneous damage, and
AoE
I don't really, I'm
damage,
not a fan of
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, amplify or hazard.
Amplify.
Oh, I know my answer.
Yeah.
Amplify.
Spamplify.
Amplified.
My amplify.
It's gonna be an amplify.
Is anyone saying hazard? That's the question.
Only if I'm a
Amplify.
villain.
Yeah, amplify.
Yeah, this should have been amplify or accelerate.
Well, some of them
Unless
got.
I'm
Some-
playing Star-Lord.
These are the
If I'm
easy
playing
ones.
Star-Lord, then I'm down with
These are
that.
the easy ones. Okay.
These are the easy ones. Okay, standard one or standard
Standard
three?
one.
3.
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
No,
Bill. I
The standard
stole
one's the
your
right
thunder.
answer.
The standard 3 is the right answer.
Standard 3.
3.
3 all
Gotta
day.
go with 3.
I have found myself going back to standard 1.
2.
Wrong.
2.
2 is the
I
right
gotta-
answer.
I gotta go standard 3. I like the watching the
Oh, I
counters
hate that.
build up and being able
Oh,
to play
I shouldn't
around
say
that.
I dislike that.
I like it.
Speak your mind, Bill.
That's the beautiful
It's
thing.
okay.
It's not
Game's dead.
saying that you hate it.
It means I love it
evoking
less.
something within
Okay,
you,
that's
which
hate.
you know.
Loving it less.
Okay.
But that's nerve wracking watching those counters go up. I don't like it. I don't like it.
is.
Oh, that's so good. It's so
I'd rather
good.
just jump in the
Sometimes
pool
there's
rather
too
than
much
just
going
ease
on.
into the cold water. Just give me that card.
I hate planning something like knowing I'm about to have something happen. I'm getting a turn ready, and then Shadows of the Past comes out and just ruins my day as a player. I want to be ready. I want to be able to prepare. I want to be able to prep.
Yeah, for all
Mine's
of
not
us
even
that have
about
been SCL
preparing.
players.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh, sorry.
It's more likely to see this stuff than standard 1, especially in
that's true.
solo.
That's my
Standard
that
one,
is
That's how I
Shadow,
feel. That's how I
Shadow of
feel
the
about
Past can
standard
just
3.
That's
whiff
never
for an
happened.
entire game.
Yeah. That is
Standard 3
That's
to
why I
me
like standard 3.
guarantees. Yep.
Yeah, I want to see those
Guarantees a
cards.
part of the
I don't
game.
want to see it
I
every
can't tell
game.
you as a solo player how many Nemesis sets I've literally never seen. Like of heroes I just don't regularly play. Like I've never seen them. I don't
Okay,
think
so
I played
do you like to
Iron
play
Man
the same
recently.
encounter set over
I
and
think
over
I
again?
finally saw his
Like, do you
Nemesis.
play the same? Like, do you play Rhino, or do you mix it up?
No.
So,
No, I mix it up, but like
I played standard one
there
for
are
years.
yeah. And when I play standard 3, it's not that I get their Nemesis every single time, because that's a real luck of the draw. Like if you get the counters or not. Sometimes I get it early, sometimes I
Mhm.
never get it. But at least
But
like
you have a better
more
shot of
often than
getting it.
not,
Yeah.
I'm seeing their nemesis sets, which I feel like is part of their design. Like I want to see and interact with that because it's fun. Like standard
Yeah.
one, I just like
So
I would go
standard
months
3,
without seeing.
I agree with all of the comments about getting to see the nemesis, and it's fun to watch it build. I played standard 3 so much that I found going back to standard 1, it's just like less brain burn. Like, oh, there's another token here. There's a thing here that like you're just flipping cards. And so like it's fun to go back and see the streamlinedness of it again. But with this in mind, how about suggested modular sets versus choosing your own modular sets for an encounter?
What do you mean? You choose your own.
Yeah, so I 90% of the time go with the recommended. The 10% whenever I play with Steve.
James?
I guess mixing it up. It's tough to choose. Too many good memories of the recommended mod sets, but I'll say mixing it up.
Well, hold on, Steve. Can we like shout out Meka here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout at me. What'd I do?
Because someone made a wheel of modulars.
Oh yeah, that's fun to use.
And
Yeah, it's getting crazy these days.
But we always get the worst option and we
Especially
mulligan it.
it is the I
like, no, I ain't doing that.
We do.
I ain't doing that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that, but also, like, I want to, like, we make a big deal on our podcast, Steve, about how you can change scenarios up.
Yep.
And making your wheel is the best tool for it. Oh my God, it's phenomenal. And I like to add a modular set, to everything. So
7 extra modular sets.
7, somewhere between 2 and 7 extras.
Right. Every game
Because
is
they're all great. Like I just want to experience as much as this game can offer. So, but your wheel is phenomenal, and it makes just like, let's just add something other than the recommended. Your wheel makes it happen, man. So
It's not just about harpoons.
Glad to help. Every single one. Harpoon.
All right. I know not everybody answered, but let's keep going. Rocket or Groot?
Rocket.
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 Yeah.
We'll just call it out. We don't have to go in order.
Neither? Is neither an option?
Nope. You have to do this
Well, I
one.
mean, if it
You
is,
need to
that's
stop
must
being
pick.
such a bitch.
Yeah,
Just give us
I
an answer,
haven't.
bud. Come on.
I haven't played either one since Galaxy's
That's
Most
the
Wanted came
box's
out.
fault.
So
You
I'll go
never
back and
literally
play
can
Rocket.
play Rocket.
It's got a lot of tools.
I guess
Oh my
Groot,
goodness.
if I have to pick, but like
I like them
I don't
both.
play either.
I'll go the opposite direction.
I mean, Groot must be fun with Ready for a Fight now.
Oh yeah, he's a blast.
Okay. Spectrum or Storm?
Storm.
Because they have their
Spectrum.
Oh
environments.
my God. That's a
Storm.
great one.
Spectrum.
Storm.
Yeah, that was easy.
Storm all day.
Spectrum for me.
Love
Multiplayer or solo? What are we just? Or does it depend?
You just have to pick an answer.
Multiplayer, Storm, solo, Spectrum.
Pick one.
I think I agree with Josh on that one. Yeah.
I agree with Josh, but he's got to pick one.
I picked
One.
I can't choose. I love them both.
One.
Spectrum. She took my heart first.
That's a good answer.
There we go.
All right. How about this one? High hit points but a low hand size, or low hit points but a high hand size?
Low hit points.
Is that really a question?
Yeah. Low
Aren't
hit
we all
points,
going to
high
say the
hand.
same thing?
Usually big hands.
No.
Low, high?
No, I like high hit points, low hand.
Big hands, a little
Yeah, I
hand.
kind of.
James,
I'm
just
a
when I
big
thought I knew
She-Hulk
you.
fan, so
She's big and little.
I like it because it forces me to be creative with things.
Spider has got the tiny
Yeah.
hand size.
Oh, and she's one of
yeah.
the absolute best characters in the whole game.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I played like
Colossus and Spider are
Yeah.
my favorite are some of my favorite characters in this game. Like
Yeah.
high
Yeah.
hit points. Give me high hit points.
Yeah.
I have
No.
I have some of the
I-
most fun trying to get around that conundrum.
I actually
I
think
say
the
neither.
low hit.
Well, I want to hear
the
more
low
on Mika.
hand sides to me, I think, has been an overblown thing in the community for a really long time. Like, I don't think it's actually that
I-
detrimental.
We could have.
Like,
Yeah,
you can
I
get
like
around it.
like Psylocke and Spider that have the low hand size, but they have the fun resource or other mechanics to
It's
account
really
for the
cheaty.
smaller hand size. I don't care about the hit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care about the hit point size. It's just they have some other benefit, unlike Hulk or something. But they have a benefit for trade off for that smaller hand size as opposed to like Hulk and She-Hulk and
Poor
to a
Hulk
lesser
isn't isn't given extra tools to deal with it, and at the end of his go, he has to get rid of that tiny hand size that he already had. He's like, it doubles up a bit.
I mean, Psylocke might as well have 10 hand size for all the money she has on the table just from the get go. Like,
I'm gonna ask 2 more of these because we're running super long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, it's not mine.
Let's see here. How about chump blocking allies or Voltron allies? You like to go
Voltron.
wide or tall?
Chump
Voltron
blocking
is
for chumps.
so fun.
yeah, Voltron.
Voltron
the
for
way.
me as well. Yep.
For me, it's chump blocking.
Yeah, it's Voltron.
No allies.
And Mike would say, "What's an ally?"
Yes.
Right?
If I have to include one,
Yeah, you would.
Well,
I think
can
for
I-
me it's chump blocking too, though I don't usually do that.
Can I caveat this in a way that it's like I like those leadership builds where you are using your allies to do their stuff and then getting rid of them to
That is
do
fun.
extra stuff for
Yes,
you.
the recursion stuff.
The
Different
recursion
category.
stuff, or like I don't know,
From
Yeah,
like
like
Magneto's pack.
Blaze of Glory type.
or the sneak attack, or the Blaze of Glory, or go down swinging. I don't know, like noble sacrifice, all that kind of stuff. Like to me, that is a really interesting way to play allies.
Like Noble Sacrifice is a game changing, is an archetype creating card. It's up
Yeah.
there for me with things like Repurpose for being able to take certain heroes in places that they couldn't go before. Yeah.
I'll say this after playing a like leadership aerial ally swarm Falcon with Cloud9 and Arrow in there, where I can use them and the readies from Flight Squadron or whatever the heck it's called to get multiple bonuses off of their exhausts. So it's just so great to have that big swarm of allies there and getting those big bonuses with these new allies and their abilities that we're getting. So I don't know. It's hard, but Voltron's got a strong space in my heart.
I mean, I'm rocking Cosmo at a 5 thwart 8 damage these days
So
in the
cheap.
campaign I'm running. So I got a soft spot for Voltron.
Are you running Magic or Falcon for that?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Last one here. This sounds like I have a ton of these questions. So this sounds like a segment, Daniel. We'll have to do like
Great idea.
3 of them during a show.
Clearly.
When we have some time. Okay, last one. You ready? This is going to be like Daniel likes to pronounce it, controversy.
Let's not get into an argument.
Con of Heroes or MCDC?
Oh, you can't.
Oh my God. How am I supposed to do
This
that?
is Sophie's choice.
Con of Heroes, because it's the only one that I can reasonably get to.
Oh,
well, that's fair. If you're a Wisconsinner, that's fair.
They just announced Con of Heroes location for next
They did, yeah. And we have a
which is
MCDC
also
hosting
Minnesota.
the show.
No surprises here. I have to say MCDC.
I'm going to say
I'm with
MCDC
James.
as well, even though I didn't get to make it this year, just because
But you didn't go
it
to
is so
it.
much easier for me to get to DC from where I live, and I do travel there for work. So that it's way easier for me to do DC than to get up to Minneapolis. So I'm picking MCDC, even though I went to Con of Heroes.
I'm gonna try to make Minneapolis.
How about
Neither.
Assemble, which is coming up in February in
The brand?
Connecticut? I might get to see Scarlet Rhodey for real, right? Are you going to that? You better be going to that.
About that.
About that.
I can't go to
Well,
that one. So
I just
don't
wanted
like
to
it.
cause a stir at the end there. with
All
that
of the
question.
cons.
So, okay.
Go to all of them.
And the obvious answer is thank you to everyone that put so much work into any of those cons, because that is a
Yeah.
whole other side of this that
Yeah,
provides so
I
much
know.
energy,
and-
community, all the
Great.
things to everyone. It's
Yeah,
it's
and you'll
just
all
like an
need to come
extension
to
of the pod.
Gen Con next year, so we can all try whatever new stuff they're showing
They were
next
at
year.
PAX Unplugged this year. I can get to that. That's on my list for next year, maybe. So, yeah.
The Hills Have Nerds is going to be at GalaxyCon in 2 days. If anybody's
All
near
right.
Columbus and wants to come hang out, we're going to be at GalaxyCon.
I've traveled across time and seen worlds crumble to dust. One of my few constants in space and time is that Critical Encounters is a timeless array of fun, both informative and entertaining, in the most despicably excellent way possible.
All right, well, let's pull back. We've been running a wicked long time here. Make a. I think one last question for Daniel and I, And then we're going to skip a bunch of the stuff that we had, and we'll put it in other shows. We have an anniversary show coming out. We can use these for little segments. But I think Chris, you got one final question you could ask?
Absolutely. All right. So, Steve and Daniel.
Yeah.
I just need to know which villain best represents your podcasting journey and why. Can't just give a name and run. You got to tell me why.
I want to give a name and run.
I'm gonna say Taskmaster because
that makes sense.
because of his name. So and he steals people, you guys, and makes them do things, captures them, and I feel like you're my captured people. And Taskmaster. So
all right. So I'm gonna say Kang because I feel that I have to move through time in such a crazy way that I often can't predict or understand. So it's him.
Not
It's
Citizen
him.
V.
Okay.
I'm driving, I'm cooking, I'm doing laundry. I'm just all over the place, and it has to be all right now. So somehow Kang does time. I want to do it.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, we have one last little thing, and then we're gonna do some thank yous. But Daniel, I think there's an announcement you need to make before we wrap this show up.
So James mentioned MCDC. So we were there, and they had like a little raffle, and you could win something. And I was one of the last winners, Steve. There was like 3 days of winners. So there was a secret room where all the prizes. If they drew your name and you won, you got to go to the grab something. So by the time I got there, there was like, I don't know, a bumper sticker and a bookmark or something, and the
used tissues and
used tissues of from James or something.
James's dirty socks, I think, were available.
And
you were supposed to return them clean, by the way.
And also a core box of our game.
Box of our game.
That's I took prize. The core box, and anyone who saw me is like, "Oh yeah, you might like this game." They were like making fun of me, but I took the core box because I knew that this would be a great contest for us. So here it is. I have a core box in my house waiting for someone who can tell me the best story about how they plan on getting someone into this game by giving them the core box of it.
Oh, this is a gift for someone who hasn't even started.
This is a gift. And we will send it to the address of the person you want to get into the game. We're not sending it to you. Okay? So why do you think so-and-so would be a great recipient of the core set of Marvel Champions? We'll make that choice. And Steve, how are they going to do that?
Go to our social media, find the link to the Google form, fill it out. There you go.
That's it. And we will read all the ideas on air. We will probably randomly choose our winners. And I'm so excited to send a core box to someone who wants to
Maybe
get
I
into
can
the
finally
game.
get my wife.
That feels like cheating, but okay.
But okay.
We're going to do a second contest.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Tricky.
Oh
we had those Loki standard 3-packs that we brought to MCDC. We still have a few left, so we're going to raffle off 3 of them. There'll be a separate contest sheet. You go in there, you fill it out, super quick answers, and you will be entered to win 1 of 3 Loki standard packs. So, and I would like to caveat that Daniel's core box contest is for U.S. only.
U.S. only new players.
New players. The shipping on sending the core box overseas would just be exorbitant. So we're going to limit the standard to U.S. only, but the Loki folks can be anywhere in the world. All right. So
thank you, Steve. All right. Well, Steve, could you imagine that people have spent this long with us for 300? How do they tell us how much they love us?
Oh, by this point, they should know. And we are looking for folks to send us an email. I know you're listening in your car all week this week, but when you get to work, fire up your phone and send an email to criticalencounterspod@gmail.com. We're Critical Encounters on Facebook. You can find our YouTube, our Twitch, or Patreon by searching for Critical Encounters Podcast. And on Discord, we are Vardane and Big Foam Loaf. But we are also all these wonderful people, and I want to say thank you to Bill, the board game lawyer. Thank you, Bill. To James Darcy out there. Thank you, James. Scott, known as Lexicon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maka, Chris, thank you. Chris number 2, Scarlet Rhodey. Thank you for coming on the show and always correcting us. And Josh Winkster out there. Guys, thank you so much for being part of
Thanks for having us.
This experience.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations on 300 again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And all you do for the community.
Love you guys. Love you guys so much.
Oh, Scott he's like, I like you. Bye. If you like our just disconnect. If you like our show, tell your friends. If you don't like our show, tell your enemies. Everybody, take us out.
Villains Congregate.
Unis does not come. I'm going to say that differently.
How old of a laptop are you describing?
I don't know how old his laptop is, but I know how old Daniel is.
Wow, that's hurtful, but I don't see that.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Guess who's not first? Daniel's not first on Craig. Okay.
All right, we're ready?
Ready.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys have any final
Haven't
thoughts?
I asked?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, okay, you got
In Summersry. Get it?
Summersry.
We
Summers-
can edit that out.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
feel
okay.
comfortable with being associated with what I just said.
That was a bad one. Yes, Daniel.
Yes.
When did you lose your virginity?
Oh, that's
Daniel,
interesting.
what is on your
So I
mind
was-
tonight?
I'm sorry.
Nope. Daniel, what's on your mind tonight?
But gosh, I'll answer anything if just someone asks me directly.
So let's.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I forgot you were going to run this. I'm such a bossy bosserson.
Yeah.
Micromanaging.
It's like this is your show or something.
Right.
Kind of a sound like that.
Yeah. Okay. Mike, you get what's going on, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Whenever there's time travel hijinks, whenever there's hijinks,
It's not time travel.
It's never
It's
confusing.
shape shifting.
It's shape shifting. It's not time travel. Yeah, there's no dimensions
Yeah.
here. Just yeah.
All right, Steve, we're playing off you.
I was thinking we could just kick back and maybe watch some more MTV.
You mean Mojo Television?
I sure do.
All right.
Awesome.
There you go.
Like murderous mauve.
Okay, redo that, Mike.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
That
It
is
actually
pronounced
sounds-
mauve.
Mauve.
And-
What?
Yeah.
Mauve.
What the language? It's a mauve.
It's purple.
We're not in Canada anymore, Mike. So, however you people say that shade of purple is actually wrong.
It's mauve in American. It's mauve.
I've
It's
never heard that
mauve.
word before.
I'm on
It's mauve.
dictionary.com.
No.
There's a British saying and an American saying, and it's mauve.
No one has ever said mauve.
I've never heard anyone say mauve in my life.
It is mauve, and that is it.
That's it. I agree with Daniel on
So
this one.
now, if Mike wants to be part of the British Commonwealth, like he is, he can say mauve, I guess.
I'm just gonna redo my line. All right.
It was good. I really like.
Hold on, my wife just walked in, started shouting.
Okay.
You guys go on. I'm going to mute for a second.
I did not know that Steve's wife had keys to the lair quite like that.
What?
I thought that. I thought that.
Yeah,
this was like,
I thought this was we were supposed to.
I was told no parties. I was told no
No.
partners. I was told. I guess villains have different ideas on how that works.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I want to hear more about it. What more have you got to say, bud?
I wonder if she's really the one who's calling the shots in this whole thing. And
She owns the deed. She owns the deed to this lair. Don't tell Daniel. So,
oh boy.
Welcome.
Oh, and then she turned the. Hold on.
Why did the lights just go out? Is she in charge of paying the bills as well? I was told it was like
she's
patron
like,
money.
You don't need lights in here.
You turn on the dehumidifier, which makes all this crazy background noise. Like, come on. Okay. All right, we're good. I'm good.
Are we safe? All right.
Yeah, we're safe. We're good. Go.
So,
Steve, James, I'm going to bite my tongue a little bit as I talk about the next card and not really discuss anything about it.
Blow right through this one.
The whole set is so low hanging fruit. Oh my god.
It is very much. Just blow right through.
I like how you read the secret layer like it's
It's
a
that
warning
title, like,
across the bottom of the screen during an
It's like-
infomercial.
I was emulating Josh in that one thing.
Oh yeah, it's the disclaimer.
Small print.
Yeah, you
It's
can
a
read
small
this
print
later.
disclaimer.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then
What are we? What
language?
I was just waiting for us to all go 3, 2,
Villains
1.
congregate.
Penis helmet. Oh.
and then you play the exit song from the Breakfast Club.
I just when you said just going to put in electrical shocking to make them.
Well,
I thought we'd shout villains congregate, but maybe it should be
Villains.
Language.
Me. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're at your bidding, Daddy. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I just realized I messed it up.
That's right. Get good, losers.
Hi, Critical Encounters. This is Zach Tewaltimus, Quality Specialist. Let's start that over. Hi, Critical. Sorry. All right. Okay. I don't know who I am. I'll wing it, and I screwed up on my own.
Friendly neighborhood
What's my
Zach.
job? Who am I? Ah.
Let me unmute so I can do it. I didn't want to
Step one.
Congratulations to Critical. Starting over.
Oh my god, out of context, Molly Glover. No! Everyone says it. Everyone's like, he's so mean. Like, that's like the number one thing you hear about.
Language.
Villains. Sorry, I'm so bad at everything today.
Just say it normal.
It wasn't my turn.
Thanks for interrupting.
It wasn't his turn. It was Kate's
But what if your turn say it normal so they can put it all together?
Hey, Critical Encounters, this is Chad, aka The Chap, congratulating you on 300 episodes. That's a big deal. 300 is a really large number, and it would take me a long time to do something 300 times. And I don't want to do that. So, instead, I went on the interwebs, and I found an article, Top 10 Facts about the number 300. All right, here we go. Number 1. If you add together all the integers from 1 to 24, the answer is 300. That's not amazing. That's really stupid. Okay, I hope they get better because they can't get worse. All right, the first recorded use in English of the term fairy godmother was 300 years ago in 1716. Oh my God. Yeah, these are going to be great. This is really, really interesting. There you go. The origin of fairy godmother. The first triple century in a cricket test match was achieved by Andy Sandham in England against the West Indies in 1930. I'm so glad I'm reading these live and giving you hot takes. These are stupid. All right, number 4. Brian Lara and Chris Gale of the West Indies again. Donald Bradman, Australia. And Virender Sehwag of India have all scored 2 triple test centuries. Is that another cricket thing? Are these all going to be about crickets? All right. 5. 300 is the perfect score in 10-pin bowling, achieved by scoring 12 consecutive strikes. Hey, what's your highest score in bowling? I think I got a 223 once, which was pretty crazy. Okay, in 2014, the Greek author George F. Why did I do this to myself? Gouzounis, I don't know, published a book called 20 Glimpses, a flash fiction collection comprising 20 stories, each of exactly 300 words. Okay, that's kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. All right. The 2006 film 300 was inspired by the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC, when 300 Spartans are said to have fought against 300,000 Persians. Yeah, I figured that one would be on there. Number 8. It takes exactly 300 digits to number all the pages in a book that is 136 pages long. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that's something, I guess. All right, Frank Skinner, number 9, on the road, tells of Peruvian Frank Skinner on the road tells of a Peruvian serial killer who murdered exactly 300 victims. Neat! Murder! All right, and then the number 10 fact about the number 300. This is great. The most baked beans eaten with a cocktail stick in 300 seconds. You want to take a guess? 271. Okay, there you go. Really interesting stuff there. Good content. It's stuff like that that'll keep you around for another 300 episodes. Congratulations, guys.
Villains Congregate.